And I forget to turn on the microphones. Yeah, those are amazing. I'm just testing everybody to make sure that you're paying attention. Have I mentioned just how fun it is to be director, producer, talent, business manager, all rolled into one? It is. It's a ton of fun. So, it's not a surprise as to what's on the bed right now. This is from, although it doesn't seem to be to scale, it seems to be a little larger than what I would expect from this particular prop replica. But it's still, I think, quite serviceable. I have it in the title. I can't really give it away. I did give it away. I can't really, hide this fact. This is the medallion from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And so I had two options in printing this. I had the option to do it in one fell swoop with supports, or do it in two halves and then glue them together. I'm like, I think I'm just going to try to glue them together. So I got my super glue and apparently supersized print. I don't remember the medallion for the Staff of Ra being quite this large, because Tote palmed it, right? And this is definitely a little larger than what I would have expected, but, I guess I'm not going to complain too loudly. It is a replica, not to scale necessarily. In fact, this particular STL set came with, a piece that it could attach on. Hence the notch you see on both sides. So effectively, I'm going to print both these sides, glue them together in the stream, and then maybe I will also get the stand for it. Separately, there's also a gem that I will be printing when I get to the red filament. Not there yet. An update on the gold filament. And let me go ahead and thank Hop Knife for following just a few minutes ago, really before the broadcast started and before the microphone didn't get turned on. Sorry about that. Yeah, fun stuff. So I've been fiddling. Oh, Aziz Light. Yes, thank you for reminding me. What light are we starting with? Blue. Good light. Good light. Batteries are all recharged, so we're going with, that's purple. This is blue. There we go. Got a nice blue going on to match my shirt that I have not changed all weekend, because it's the friggin' weekend. That's why. Somehow not blistering and obstructing the details. Yeah, for the most part. I've been fiddling with the filament since last night, and I printed off the coins, as I showcased earlier today, if you follow me in social. And these are, they're good coins. Wonderful coins. This is the Rebel symbol. These were printed with the Prusament settings, including the Sabak credits. I didn't, reload them with generic PLA settings. And for the most part, they turned out rather nice. I think they could have been maybe a little better. Just a tiny bit better, maybe not visibly better, but if I used the settings for generic PLA, it's possible. And what gives me an indication was the Sabak cube that I printed. Son of a... I was not expecting to get a hernia so early in the show. I was planning that for later. So the Sabak cube, I felt printed rather well just with the default PLA settings straight out of Prusa Slicer. So I kept printing and trying to get my Vader helmet to print the way I wanted it to print. Now this is the second one that I did last night. And it's difficult for me to get too close on this. Let me see if I can adjust a little better there. But you can see some gaps where you can see some issues on this side of the helmet as it goes back. And then if I turn it around, you'll see even more gaps on this side as well. And I kept thinking, what is going on? Why is that just bad? So I thought, all right, I'm going to basically, in the slicer, what you send to the printer, I'm going to tilt it back on the back of its helmet and try it that way. I had not tried it that way before, so this is the result of that. And you can see the back, it's kind of, really gnarly because that was laying on the supports on this particular print. This is the same model. Same exact model, right? Just printed differently. And I ran into different issues when I printed it like this. But that's not bad news. There's some issues. You can see some supports I just could not clean out from that part of the helmet there. I've been using this to basically test a variety of filaments, including like this one, Prusament, and this one turned out like perfect. Prusament worked well with the model. And to a large degree, so did Jesse PLA from Printed Solid. But then when I rocked it back on its side and printed it like this, notice the anomaly on that side of the helmet, a hole, and a hole on that side, so it's congruent. So that got me thinking, maybe it's a problem with the model, not necessarily the filament. So I went scouting around and looked for another Darth Vader head model to print. Lo and behold, I found one, sliced it, and this print is darn near perfect. Same filament, virtually the same settings, didn't need to change any extrusion layers or anything like that. What is it? Extrusion multipliers. The layers came out just fine. Supports were removed just fine. It may not be perfect, but I would say, like, in terms of a Vader helmet tester, this one would take half as long as this one and produces a decent result, even though I think I like the one that I've used before a little better in terms of the style of Vader. You can see the eyes are a little different. I just want a tester, so moving forward, this is going to be my tester helmet because it worked. And so I'm not blaming the filament at all. I'm not necessarily blaming me. I'm not necessarily blaming the STL file, but kind of a combination of all three. What am I doing? I can't get to everything. What am I... Oh, freeze. Ha 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 ha. I wasn't watching chat, so like... Oh, wait. Hang on. After the freeze frame, Tinkertoy 701 let me go. Whee! That was a quick freeze frame. Yay! High five. So, yeah, I've been tinkering, and Liz, thank you for notifying me that way, because my phone is currently tied up on the first view that I gave you with the video set that I definitely want to put together. So, thank you. I just can't see my phone. Tomorrow is when I get the new phone. Theoretically, that will not introduce more problems, although I can tell you that out of the box, I know I'm already going to need to tweak it, much like I did the OnePlus 8 Pro, getting the OnePlus 9 Pro tomorrow. Let me go ahead and give a good, healthy shout-out to Liz. Thank you for joining, one of our moderators, and also for cheering 100 bits. And Tinkertoy right before her with 200 bits. Whether he knew it or not, he was unlocking me from that very brief freeze frame. Works for me. I do also want to give a shout out to somebody else who seems to be tuned in now. The person that we raided last night.
Tinkertoy 701 Cheerdex 1000.
Wow! Oh, that's the big one. That's the drums. Did you hear the drums? Thank you, Tinkertoy 701, for cheering 1,000 bits! Dude, like, they're spilling out. Look at this. Thank you. Thank you so much for the cheers. Love them. This is not a good idea. You don't want to squeeze bits in your hands because, damn, that's sharp. Thank you, Liz, for the additional 15 bits right there, represented here as it manifested itself in front of me. I wanted to give a shout-out to blind_via. Now, I realize you probably would not, like, say underscore in the username. But Blind Via is the person that we raided, I believe we raided last night. and it was a pretty fun raid because it's another 3D printer on Twitch, person, not just a printer, but a person. And at first I was worried. I'm like, is he AFK? And then he came back and he was all interacting and all that stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So I'd like to welcome and give another shout out to Blind Via. Let me go ahead and give a good shout out, if I can type it right. There we go. Shout out to Blind Via. Give him a follow if you're interested in 3D printing, because he is as well. He designs circuitry, circuit boards. I'm just the opposite. I'm more of a software fanboy, fan in general. Not so much the hardware. I'm more interested in just the output of said hardware. And so I got to work through the hardware to get to the output. But, you know, it's a small sacrifice, I would say, to make. Daily Pone should have thrown a fart. Yes, you should have. That was your chance. That was your opportunity, Daily Pone. You can do it next time. You can do it next time, if you are so inclined. Thank you, Liz, for the 13 bits. Pretty random number, but you know what? It's a happy number. Like 3. Now, 3 isn't a happy number. It's actually a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Ooh, posture check and stretch. 2 stretches, Raythorpe. How am I going to pull that off? That's good squishy. 2 posture. Dude, I can't sit up any more straight. How am I going to sit up any more straight than that? Wait, I'm like, if I get any more straight, I'll like fly through the top of the video. That is too much. Ah. Now, someone was asking, as I was going through my filament woes, which, by the way, you know, I'm happy to have somewhat resolved by effectively almost permanently sidelining a model I really enjoyed greatly for the newer Vader head. Now I've got like 4 or 5 another posture check. Okay, I get it. Look, dude. I told you. I warned you I would like pop off the video. Are you happy? I'm now through the freaking video. You know, unless I reorient the camera and like do a whole portrait mode Twitch stream. Hang on, I gotta wait for myself to sag again. Here I go. Okay. Posture's getting to normal. Okay, I feel normal again. So I'm sad to be sidelining this particular model, the STL, because I really liked the likeness of Vader, but given that it's given me this many problems with this filament, tells me a couple things. 1, it was a problematic model. 2, that this particular filament, this gold filament from Filament 1 that I bought with my own money, there's not a lot of forgiveness in it. Like, it doesn't give you a lot of latitude. And some of the other filaments I've used have given me that latitude, which would allow me to have printed, you know, more accurately the Vader helmet. But, you know, that's the end of that. You know, I'm good with it. I'm moving forward, very happy. I got the gold stuff. I even printed off some galactic credits as well. This is with the Prusament settings, not necessarily generic PLA. This is generic PLA. Generic PLA. That's what we call it here. We call it generic PLA. It's like if a Klingon was to use filament, he'd use Ka-Pla. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Okay, so we got an Aziz light to green. Ask, and ye shall receive, if you have the channel points, aka the Perillo Pixels. I have 2 Dude, I cannot posture anymore. I am posturing hard right now. Almost too hard. Too hard for one video. Someone asked at the top of the show, and I did not mean to ignore or sideline. You know, kind of surprised that I didn't go with the Samsung over the OnePlus 9 Pro. Well, I wasn't that impressed with the Samsung cameras, and I definitely wasn't impressed with the updates that Samsung had with software, so I was like, well, dude, if I'm going to be dealing with a phone, a lot of what I'm going to be dealing with, yes, is going to be software, so I want a better, cleaner, more fluid software experience. And I can tell you, in using what Samsung puts out there in terms of a user experience versus what OnePlus puts out there in terms of a user experience, OnePlus is more to my liking. So that tipped the scales. The usability. I know people say, oh, it's so much better than it used to be. That's great. I'm not using a phone that used to be. That's awesome. I would be using a contemporary device. The S21 Ultra. It was okay. It was fine, but you know what? I was okay with my Pixel, too. Until, of course, it died a week ago. It's not coming back. Tomorrow, the OnePlus 9 arrives. The two things I'm going to be tweaking. I wasn't just playing a trumpet. I played the butt trumpet. Did you hear me? Did you hear it? That's thanks to TinkerToy 701. I told you, the first time TinkerToy 701 joined the channel, I said, dude, TinkerToy 701 is way better than TinkerToy 700. TinkerToy 700 doesn't even rank. If only because TinkerToy 701 is restoring a Commodore 64 right now. He is. I retweeted that earlier. Yeah, this is good beer. Or as I call it, squishy. Yeah, this is good squishy. I have 7 posture... Dude, I am sitting up straight. The posture check is, as long as I'm not like, let's do this. We're gonna... Oh, look at this. It's filament. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, it's extruding. I'm extruding in my pants. That would be, like, the lack of posture. But the fact that I'm sitting up straight, that's your posture check for my posture check. So don't worry, there's nothing owed at all. I'm posturing as much as I possibly can. Jazz hands. Pay no attention to the man behind the flannel in front of the curtain. So, yeah, that's the primary reason why. The two things I'm going to be tweaking too. Sorry. The two things I'm going to be tweaking. First one is locking the refresh rate to 120, if only because I don't want to mess with any kind of frame skips that might happen. I've seen some amount of feedback in social suggesting that because it throttles up or down based upon what's happening on the screen could cause some delay, and I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather lose battery life because I can charge the thing quickly, so I'm not going to... I was so excited, I almost, like, popped my glasses right off my face. So that's my plan. And I did that with the OnePlus 8 Pro, and it worked out exceedingly well. And so I'll be doing that again with the OnePlus 9 Pro. There's no rooting involved. You just, open up an ADB shell and then do some commands, and it's good. And the second thing I'm going to do is install the latest stable build of Gcam. I'm not going to hold out hope for that because it wasn't all that useful in the OnePlus 8 Pro, but it's an option to have just in case. If anything, as I've mentioned in recent broadcasts, if I run into problems in this particular scenario where I need to use a camera and I'm not happy with the 9 Pro output from OnePlus, I would be able to use, let's say, a newer iPad if and when that happens to be released in the recent future. And yes, I'll be one of those idiots who uses an iPad for cameras. Oh, I'm sorry. Neo Spikes is upset because I didn't run an ad because you redeemed it. Well, here you go. The ad is now running. You can thank the person who's redeeming that. They said they wanted their bits back. Well, not bits. The points? Pixels? Gosh, y'all. I thought y'all were going to cut me a break on a Sunday evening. Y'all like, posture check! Ad time! Answer my question or die! I'm like, wow, dude. Like, seriously. It's just a stream, man. Like, relax. Have fun. Like, don't get, upset about invisible points that don't really mean anything, but are fun to play with. Play with your pixels, if you want. It's up to you, man. Just don't tell me that you're playing with your pixels. Pezliz's power went out. That's been happening everywhere. Our power went out, too. Briefly, today. A wind thing going on. I'm like, whoa, Mother Nature, what's up? And then I learned about people on the East Coast had the same problem. It's bizarre. I don't know what's going on. Mercury's in Mercury. God, listen to me. Mercury is in retrograde. I think that's what they're supposed to say, right? That's right, a Wookalar. It's got teeth. Tinker Toy's my favorite. Don Knotts and Tim Conway. Classic comedy duo. I don't think anything would beat the Apple Dumpling Gang with those two, though. I mean, honestly, that's one of the is the Apple Dumpling Gang on Disney Plus? Maybe after I watch Barry season 2, which I've been enjoying, I may float back to some Disney classics like the Apple Dumpling Gang. Or the Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again. Now, granted, Private Eyes, that was the name of the movie, right? With Don Knotts and Tim Conway. Private Eyes? Yeah? Hang on. Now, I gotta Google myself here. You don't want to do that. You might break it. Private... Oh, man, I can't type. Private Eyes. Don... Yeah, that was it. Private Eyes. Yes. Yes, 1980. Oh my god. I remember renting that on VHS. It was definitely more adult compared to the Apple Dumpling Gang, but, classic. Oh, man. If you want to know a comedy duo or comedian that informed me and or my style, if I had a comedian that I emulated at a very young age, it would be Tim Conway. Tim Conway, and I know, like, every kid growing up, hey, who's your favorite sports hero? Hey, who's your favorite musician? I was like, dude, my favorite comedian is Tim Conway. Like, that guy just cracked me up. Like, I mean, I knew I had decent facial expressions, but man, he could emote so much without speaking a single word. Like, it was magic. And don't get me wrong, I think the combination of Tim Conway and Harvey Korman was genius. I think I liked Tim Conway and Don Knotts, that duo, maybe a little more. Not by much, but just a little more. So, yeah. And by the way, I can definitely see Jedi, as she grows up, she's going to fall into whatever the hell this is, right? She's going to start streaming something. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm going to try to encourage it best I can. She might get into Minecraft. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to be able to watch at a distance with her not realizing that I'm watching, because I see our conversations that we have one-on-one, and I can see so much expressiveness in her face, and I'm like, you inherited that from Daddy. Thank you, Raythorpe. That's really nice of you to say that I'm an awesome human. I'm not an awesome human. I'm an average human. I'm a human being with flaws and faults and beer. Good beer. Very good beer. Blind Via says, Googling oneself sometimes results in mugshot pictures. Well, if you're doing it right in the morning, then you have a mugshot. You just take, because you coffee in a mug. Pretend this is a mug, right? Hang on. I got a mug back here. Oh, that's a full mug. Do I have like an empty mug? I don't want to pull that out because then things will get knocked out. Do I have an empty mug anywhere? Really? I don't have... You can 3D print a mug. I don't want to 3D print a mug. Because that would be problematic. Because then, you know, if the liquid got too hot, then it would melt, and then I'd be... this tastes like cornstarch. You don't want to do that. Or so I've learned. You read his memoir and he tells his own version of his life. Wait, who? Wait, who? Tim? Tim Conway? Really? That's incredible. Dick Van Dyke was also a great physical comedian. I like the slapstick stuff, but honestly, most of my exposure to slapstick was courtesy of the Three Stooges, more so than Dick Van Dyke. Man, I mean, it's funny. Like, growing up in the 80s, like, I mean, it was new to us, right? But it was old. Like, Three Stooges, Little Rascals. We're talking, like, old movies and comedies and shows. I think I liked the older comedy movies more so than I liked the older television shows for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. It's just the way it happened. TinkerToy701 says, I follow Curly's grandson on YouTube. I had no idea. Really? According to Big Fan 2019, there's a new kid's Star Wars shirt. Very good. Very nice. Doesn't surprise me. Is it a day? Yes. Is it a day that ends in Y? Yes. Therefore, there's a new Star Wars shirt. There are so many Star Wars shirts out there. So many. Like, there's an incredible amount of Star Wars shirts. I could fill this house entirely with Star Wars shirts. And there would still be more Star Wars shirts. It's incredible. Incredible. So yeah, now I'm kind of interested in this memoir thing. Oh, they're Easter Star Wars shirts. That works for me. There are a few things that I want to print. Are there Star Wars Easter items that I can 3D print? I've seen a Darth Vader with bunny ears, although it's kind of the crappy, low poly, like old Lego Darth Vader with bunny ears. Here, I'm trying to. It looks like that. More like this, kind of ish, like that. It just doesn't look good. And I realize there are people out there who's like, oh, dude, but you can 3D print it. Yeah, but dude, like, if there's something better out there that's cheaper, that works well, why would you 3D print something? Why am I 3D printing this? Ask yourself that. Because I can't get this. I have to print it. And I've also found a variation on this that I wanted to print. I just didn't do it tonight. It would have taken a long time. A lot longer than we have together tonight, that's for sure. I mean, I got to start these things a little early because they take time. And I'm not sure if I'm printing anything after this one tonight. The only thing I'm really sure about is that I've been drinking adult water here. So I need to do my thing. So I got to call Banana here in a second. Thank you, TinkerToy701 for the 50 bits and Zelfian for following. Really appreciate it. This is representative of the bits that TinkerToy701 just passed along. And this is representative of Zelfian following. So thank you very much for that. Zelfian, I'm collecting a Zelfian here. Look at that. I'm going to put you right over there for now. Alright, you just sit there. You know, you can chat if you want. My little Zelfian. Aww. Yes, he does Coda. Who, wait, I do? I do Coda? Isn't that the slicer everyone talks about? I use Prusa Slicer. Still in the dark. Liz. Liz is a champion. Look at this. Liz is in the dark. Her electricity is out. And yet, she still tunes in to watch whatever the hell this is. That's incredible. That's incredible. I can't believe that. You know what else I can't believe? I can't believe I'm still sitting here. I need to really relieve myself. Hang on. Let me see if I can get a hold of Banana. Banana! Ooh, okay, she heard me. I barely heard her, but she said yeah. One moment. Diana needs to relieve me so that I can relieve myself. Otherwise, we're gonna have a very, you know, it's gonna be a stream, just not a video stream. Well, it'll still be a video stream, but it'll be streaming in other ways. I'm just saying, your body can only handle so much liquid before it's like, ah. Star Wars Easter. Oh, thank you. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? Star Wars Easter. What do we got? Oh, like it's a Death Star egg. Oh, yes. I need to print that. Might actually work well in gold, too. Thank you, Usher. Sorry, I keep calling you Usher. Big fan. Gotta remember that. Don't cross the streams. I gruesome. That would be the plan. I would not hope to cross the streams. Because if I cross the stream, trust me, that would probably not make Twitch very happy. They'd be sitting there with their clipboard, to pretend this is a clipboard. It's more of a calculator. We noticed you crossed the streams. You were streaming, and then you started streaming. That's not something you should do. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, man. I called for backup. Well, they ask, why didn't you just run like a be right back screen? I start. Because it would have been easier to yell banana. But wow, there's a lot of Star Wars Easters. I don't even know if I can get to all these. Whoa. Whoa. It's incredible. I'm probably not at the stage where I'm ready to start paying for things that I don't know whether or not I can print. But that's okay. Liz is running on a treadmill to generate enough power to watch this stream. That's dedication. Yeah, Coda 120. No doubt. No doubt. You get bits, but can't show them either. What does this world come to? I know. I've been wondering this myself. So I called banana, but here's the thing. I can't use my phone. It's locked up in a camera. Okay. I have to pee, Diana. I have to pee. What? You can't. Can I use a popcorn bucket? No? Just stand like right over here and read. Read the chat. Just don't look directly at it. It's like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Like your face will everything will melt off. Clips? No, yeah. Here, just read that. Yeah. I don't need water. Is that yours?
No, it's yours.
I'm like, no, okay, great. I don't need water.
I didn't know.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, can you read? It says pop.
Elizabeth called. Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth called. Elizabeth's been calling me. Okay, Jedi, you can sit here.
Yeah.
You can sit.
It's super cold.
Okay, it's okay. It's warmer in the chair. I just farted.
Ew.
Well, it's gone now.
A real fart?
No, real fart. Of course it's a real fart.
Okay, so hi everyone. Sorry, how about you read the comments? I just got out of the shower, so I might be on later. I don't know. We're doing well. Oh, look, you got an emoji. Is that a raccoon? Yeah. My butt cheek. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully well. Aw, like you got a bunch of emojis. Hi, Jenna. Oh, Elizabeth. It was Elizabeth. That's funny. Sorry, Liz. You're right. In my phone. Oh, because I read it. In my phone, it has you as Elizabeth. I'm sorry, Liz.
What does it say?
That's funny.
What does it say?
Perlo. I know, Perlo. Uh-oh, I can't read it. Oh, they're sending you cats.
Wait, I think that was Pokemon. I really love Pokemon. One day can I...
it's Pokemon.
Mama? Can I have a Pokemon?
Oh, it is. Is it Pokemon?
No, those are peeled bananas.
Oh, they're peeled. I thought they were little kitty cats. I can't see. I cannot see. But they were. Oh, it's something's jumping around.
It's Mario. It's my friend.
Mario. Oh, Luigi.
Luigi.
It's Luigi. Oh, we know how to work that. Okay, but don't forget. Oh, you're going back to chat. Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pippi.
I want to write something.
You want to write something?
Yeah.
Okay. Write hi.
Hi.
You want to write hi
Or I
on the
can,
keyboard?
or I can just write,
H.
or I can just try to do, just spell mom and dad.
Yeah, you can. Good job. Find the letters on the keyboard. She wants to write something to chat.
D.
She wants to what?
Write something to chat.
Okay, Jedi's gonna write something to chat. Okay.
Listen, who is Elizabeth?
Oh God, let's
'Cause I-
D. Hang on, wait. She's got D.
D.
D. What are you trying to spell? Da.
Dad.
Dad. What is da? Ah.
Yeah, she has like they're all mixed around.
Da.
D.
D A D. Okay, hit enter.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, return. Return. It's the longer key. It's the longer key to the right side of the keyboard. Look down.
Keyboards are
Look down.
Thing of the
This is a
past.
keyboard. No, it's not. Hang on. This is the keyboard. Return. R-E-T-U-R-N.
Usually just text.
R-E-T-U-R-N. Honey,
You touch
that one.
the screen.
there you go.
Usually just
Jedi
touch the
typed that
screen.
completely.
Ah, Dad.
Jedi typed that completely. The D-A-D.
And the letters weren't in order, like A, B, C, D, E. So she was like,
Well, they were in order. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
QWERTY
yeah.
layout. Yeah. Jedi typed that. That's incredible.
it's your first Twitch chat
Well, it's,
word.
actually, technically, I think it is. Usually it's just gibberish, gobbledygook.
She
That-
found her old diary from when she was little. Right, Bibi?
What?
Die.
The old diary when you were little that you were reading. Remember last night? You wrote.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
No.
That was in a dark period in your life.
Her friend just saw The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yeah.
A.
You'll be fine. You'll survive.
Well, baby, no, they didn't hear you. They didn't hear me.
I don't think anybody was saying that they heard anything. Hang on, Jedi needs to type another message to everybody, I guess.
Say you'll survive.
Because she was all like,
Because she was worried.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she'll survive.
No, I said I don't think they heard me.
Oh, they heard you. Danny, I don't think you realize just how sensitive this mic is. This microphone is more sensitive than she
I
is.
know, but I was just saying.
Yes, I know. And I didn't
I
repeat
used
it.
to, where's M?
Where is M?
M. Where's Dad, O's not working.
Wait, where's O?
There.
Okay, type it. Oh, wait, because you have to be in the field here. Because you typed out of the field. Okay, now hang on. Try it again.
Q.
M-O. Okay, now hit enter or return. There you go. Jedi typed that in. Good job. Jedi's typing dad and mom. I tried teaching her how to spell love today. Tried, at least. Whether or not I succeeded, remains to be seen. Like, I will have printed this this headpiece for the staff of Ra. She's not gonna know. She's not gonna know. No one's gonna know. Although, I don't know if I have the best reddish filament for the eye as much. I may go with that blood red orange for the eye when I get that on the or loaded up. There's a few things I want to use with that filament. Like that's the problem. Like there's so much filament to use, so many colors. Did I go thrift shopping today? I did. I didn't see anything though. There wasn't much to see. There hasn't been much lately, quite honestly. Thank you, TinkerToy701, by the way, for the recent cheer. Really appreciate that. You are the top cheerer today. #1 cheerer. Full moon, yeah, I can imagine. Look, we're starting to get the parts where we've got lettering. What's interesting about the lettering is that the lettering is actually a series of impressions, not necessarily lettering that stands out, but of course, because it was kind of probably carved.
I gotta have more cowbell.
And basically, the original file came with 2 halves, and I assume they're mirror halves, and theoretically will glue together very nicely, given that both will be on a flat surface. I don't know. Well, I don't have any cowbell right now. That's the problem. I swear, I will get more cowbell. I will. I've got it on my wish list. If it shows up from the wish list, you will get more cowbell. I promise. New Future Tech New Future Tech 3D. Goodwill started selling all the good stuff online. Yeah, you know, I've used Goodwill auctions, and they've burned me more than anything because there's a huge question in terms of what shipping and handling is going to be for any particular auction. So it's difficult to ascertain prices up front. So I kind of stopped using Goodwill online. And Goodwill has never been as Value Village has certainly been around here. It's on its 5-way. It's on its way? What? What's on its way? Oh, fix him, dude. Don't tell me you're sending a cowbell. Do not. Are you really sending a cowbell? Are you saying that I've got to get a hold of cowbell mallets? Do I need to, like, 3D print a cowbell mallet? I could probably do it. I could probably print, like, a 3D Darth Vader mallet. And then I could probably do it. I could. We all need to send him a cowbell. No, Mark. No. We do not need more than 1 cowbell. If we needed 1. That's debatable. That's very debatable. Woo. Oh, that's water. One of the things I wanted to show you all before moving on too far was this Boba Fett. Got a new Boba Fett. Boba Fett? Where? Love the Boba Fett. The very fettiest Boba that ever fetted a Fett. Right here. I don't know what that means. Don't ask again. I'm more excited, more interested in this Boba Fett than I would be in the Black Series Boba Fett. Not because, the paint deco necessarily jumps out at me, or the articulation, the scale. And I'm hoping, against all odds, that Kenner/Hasbro will continue to produce the vintage collection figures in coming years. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. I really don't. I'm worried, honestly. And I realize it's a concern that may not hit most of you square in the jaw. But as someone who's loved the 3.75-inch scale, 4-inch scale, it's devastating to think that they would stop producing this. It really is. But I'm concerned that they're ready to move on to the Black Series. And I just don't know if I have as much energy for the Black Series. That said, I also have a couple of Black Series to show you today. Let's go ahead and show you something here before I do that. D. Randolph, 1976 says, "That's still not my filament." It isn't. I figured out the problem, or I think I figured out some of the problems I was running into with it, though. I mentioned that at the top of the hour, but it could very well have been tied to the specific model that I was trying to print with this filament. This is a new model with the same filament, and for the most part, it worked out very well, exceedingly well. Also, that said, this is the only gold filament we have, so I don't have a basis for comparison, David. I can't just reach over and get some Jesse PLA because it's not there yet. See how I leave it open-ended? Right? You know, for... it's a possibility. You never know. I don't know what's going to show up. Like, it's a mail call. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's filament. My life is full of filament. It's filament. It's not minty, though. You don't want to, like, stick it in your mouth. It's the last thing you want to do. It's not minty. Daily Pone gave his printer the weekend off. Daily Pone, what are you doing, dude? Print something. Come on, start 3D printing something. You can do it. You need a little pat on the back here. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, pa. That's what it sounds like when I pat you on the back. Pa, 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 pa. Happy Sunday night. Big sports fan 2. It's about to get happier. You didn't even realize it. What's about to happen is this. I'm going to show you what the Boba Fett is like outside the box. I like the card. I really do. And I've got one that is going to remain on card. Hey, by the way, hang on just a second. Diana? Diana? Dude, I swear I heard her in the other room. Banana? I was just gonna say thank you. But if she's like on the other side of the house, then... Ow! I just clipped my nails. See, some people like cut out the plastic to make the card back pristine. I've never done that. I probably should, but oh well. This is the way we kind of just tore through the figures and the cards back in the day. What's interesting with the vintage collection is that the card art, you know, is typically just like a screenshot from the movie, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but it's just interesting that it's a typically low resolution shot. If they happen to have one, it's not an artist representation of it. But I may end up holding onto this card because I did a pretty clean tear from it. Now there are those out there like a Yak Face or a Super Awesome Geek Show who might be able to explain the differences in some of these figures, not just in scale, that's an obvious one, but specifically in sculpt, in scale. So I like this one. We got a soft goods, kind of a cape hanging off, very colorful rocket pack. It's not a launcher. May have to lean it forward a bit to get it to be a bit steady, flay out the legs a little bit. But that's looking good. We've got the rifle here. And I'm pretty sure that's the only accessory that comes separate. This is looking good. I like this one. I like it a lot. No wonder people are going gaga over it. This is good. Oh, the Return of the Jedi. Boba Fett. Marked specifically by its backpack. That's a clear differentiator. Because apparently there was a difference between the Empire Boba Fett and the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. I don't know if I could tell you the difference. I just know I like what I see. Can't have too many Boba Fetts. Can't have too many Mandos. And tomorrow, by the way, is Mando Monday, in case you were wondering. You probably weren't wondering, but, you know, that's... You probably should be wondering, like, what tomorrow is. It's Mando Monday. So that's what I have to remember to rename the video. Mando Monday. So there's a little bit of Star Wars, or a little bit of Star Wars to brighten up your evening. Certainly brightened up mine. Wow. This is a beautiful looking figure. The detail on this thing. Man, they better never stop producing the vintage collection. Ever. I'm not saying I would stop collecting Star Wars figures wholesale, but just losing this scale would just be devastating. That's probably the word I would use. Devastating, to lose this particular scale. And that's scuttlebutt. That's what's being suggested. I'm not happy about that particular rumor. I am happy that the print's working out so far. No snags over here. Ouz says it's Ozzy. Ozzy. I remember how to say your name. It's been a while since I've seen you here, but I'm happy that it's Tuesday for you, though. You're through Monday. How did you get through Monday? I'm not even at Monday yet. How does that work? Does the rocket fire? This one does not. You can't pull it out, unfortunately. Right there in the back. The little rocket. He can fly through the air like... I'm escaping the Sarlacc. Worst Boba Fett accent ever. Ozzy is a lurker here in most streams. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are lurking. I'm very glad that you're listening in. Thank you very much. Popper Tim, I believe you've received your notification because I think you were one of the recipients for the filament that David Randolph is going to be sending out from Printed Solid, some Jesse PLA. After I got the settings dialed in a bit, you know, I got to say, I really like this filament. I like the color a lot. I'm sad that I can't use the old model anymore, but, you know, this new model, it prints a lot faster, prints virtually the same kind of output. So, it's a win. Liz! Oh, Liz, I feel so sorry for you. I really do. I mean, I know how bad it feels when I lose my power. It doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, it hurts. Flying J991 says, the color looks good. I concur. It is vibrant. I think that's the greatest term to use in the context of this particular filament. Lustrous? There's a luster to it. It's a very rich gold, a deep gold, maybe not a yellow gold, but certainly a solid gold. Classic gold. Another thing I want to print, another item I want to print with this particular filament or color, type of color, is specifically the Scrooge McDuck dollar. That would be... I may wait until I get like a more of a yellow gold filament to throw in there before I do a Scrooge McDuck coin / dollar. It'll come. It'll happen. Builder's Mark notes, Chris, I can adjust the new model to match the scale of the old if you're needing it. I kind of think I want that. I think I want closer to the scale. Now, granted, this was just kind of a, let's see what happens. And I didn't realize it wouldn't be to scale until I saw it printing, and I didn't have a lot of time to go back and forth. But this was, do I have the link to this? Give me a second. Let me see if I can dig up the link, Builder's Mark, to try to find the original item that can be made at scale. Because there's the medallion for the Staff of Ra, and then of course the gemstone in the middle. This is like I said, it's a little larger, but I mean there's no, I don't want to say no love lost. There's no loss here in the sense that this is pretty cool. Jedi might get a kick out of it. You know, this big medallion that's got this little bird thing in it, and it's gold and everything like that. Oh wow, Dick Van Dyke up until a second ago was blocked from the chat. That's pretty funny. Airwolf28 asks if I'm going to get glow-in-the-dark filament. Maybe at some point in the future when I theoretically get more than one 3D printer, it would have to be using a different nozzle. Probably tungsten or steel nozzle because it chews through nozzles. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Have I printed a Death Star yet? No, but I saw a Death Star egg that was passed along, and that seemed pretty interesting. Hang on. Banana? Oh, sorry. No, I wanted to say thank you. No, I'm serious. Thank you, because I had to go bad.
Yesterday I got ready just in case you had to go, and you didn't pee once.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't pee yesterday.
And I was like, ready, just in case.
Well, I might pee again.
And I was like, okay, he's probably not going to pee, so...
It could happen.
Yeah, my face is breaking out.
Oh, who cares?
No. time of the month, so I'm extra sensitive.
Nope.
I cry.
Oh, God. Trust me, y'all. Well, I'm just... No, what do you mean? Ugh, I'm just saying. What am I supposed to say? I think this is the one I got. I think this is the one I downloaded before. Hang on. No, Jedi's not in here. She hasn't been in here, dude. Okay, so Mark, I think that is the one I'm printing right now. The two halves to glue together. I'm fairly confident that's the one I'm doing. Hey, Meow Moo Inc. This is freaking insane. I concur! I don't know why. Why are we agreeing? You have a Nozzle X. You still need to try. Fix him, dude. I've heard a lot of really good things about Nozzle X. In fact, I think their marketing person started following me on Twitter. Kind of funny. I haven't replaced my nozzle. It's still a, what is it, a 0.4? Is that what it is? I'm not good at math and numbers. Whatever came with the Prusa Mini is what's on this. I don't need to replace it yet. But when I do, it'll probably be, and this is largely through the guidance of the general community, who's been very supportive of what we've been doing, I've been doing on my end, but in general, like what we've been doing, to better, where was I going with that? I can't explain. If you're not a streamer, you don't understand having to manage, like, you have to manage the camera, and the audio, and the chat, and whatever you're doing, and your thought process. It's like, what is this? 1, 2, 3. I've lost count already. Several things. Speaking of balancing and management, thank you for following Miss Lilius. Very good to see you. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you. I'm glad you could join us on this very fine Sunday evening, at least here. Thank you, Liz, for, wait, was it Liz? Daily Pone, thank you. Ryan for dropping a new raffle. Those are my favorite raffles. The raffles, single raffle, where you can earn free points. You know what? It's been a while. Let me go ahead and add points. Oop, I gotta spell it right. Add point. I need Jedi. She can type well. Add points to all. Everyone here gets points. If you're watching, you just got some points. That's how I earn points, is when I give out all points, because otherwise I would not earn points. And this is coming together nicely. I'm really happy with the output. The quality is spot on. I think, hey Dewey, 1984, good to see ya. I think I would have more appreciated a, it's 65% of the way through. I would have appreciated a medallion at scale. I think I would have. These aren't coins. The coins that I printed today with this particular gold filament are Star Wars related. What's on the printer or in the printer, running through the printer right now, is the medallion from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, minus the gem that would fit within the bird's eye, or be the bird's eye. Print's looking good. Sorry you had to step away for a minute. No worries, Hollywood N3D. Good to have you here. Glad you're here. So yeah, believe it or not, this is not Star Wars related. I know! Some people are like, "Whoa, do you talk about anything other than Star Wars?" And I'm like, nah, not really. I do. I'm printing something that's not Star... Can you be proud of me for a second? Now, I know, Daily Pone, you're like, hey, man, like, could you print something Star Trek, maybe? You know, I know it's a lot to ask, but, dude, like, I'm not saying Indiana Jones is as close to Star Trek as I get, but I'm saying this is Star Wars. Granted, Indiana Jones is not really Star Trek either. Yeah, I got to think through what I want to print from the Star Trek universe of stuff. I really do. Is there no greenish clear filament? Well, yeah. We just got through printing a few things, actually. Let me turn this on. Forgot to do that. And I got to show you these boxes, what's in these boxes, too. Let's get that going. So, Wow. Where's the green? This is kind of translucent-y green. There's one for you. How's that work? You like that? So you and your son just watched Voyager? That's outstanding. I enjoyed Voyager greatly. Welcome to the Disney side of the Force. And I happen to agree, mostly completely, I happen to agree with Ozzy, that DS9 or Deep Space Nine was the best. I like Deep Space Nine more than Voyager, more than The Next Generation, definitely way more than Enterprise. Daily Pone seems to be more of a Star Trek fan, which is cool, dude. There's a lot of stuff out there. I might be inclined, if you know, I don't know what it would be. I don't yet really know. Like a beryllium crystal might be kind of fun to print. If they make one. But I don't know if there's anything that just kind of jumps out in my head like, oh yeah, I want that. Like a communicator. I'm like, a badge. I don't know. Because remember, when I print it, I'm largely strapped to it. Like, what am I going to do with it? So, New Future Tech 3D says, yeah, Deep Space Nine and TNG are on the list. Do DS9 before TNG. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Popper Tim and I also happen to be eye to eye on Star Wars is better than Star Trek. I like Star Trek. I really do. I love Discovery. Star Trek Discovery is fantastic. Oh man, Star Trek Discovery is a huge win in my book. I'm going to go as far as to say, can't believe I'm saying this, I think I enjoy Star Trek Discovery as much as I enjoy The Mandalorian. Just gonna throw that out there. It's good stuff. And I love, you know how I love Star Wars, dude. You know. So yeah, that's... Yeah, gold pressed latinum. Just call me Quark. Build the Deep Space Nine station. You mean Terok Nor? Wasn't that the name of it? Terok Nor? The Cardassians, not to be confused with the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian. How many lights are there? Mandalorian is really good. Oh, Daily Pone, you'll get no argument from me. Gasoline75 says Death Star. Well, this is not the Death Star. At least not that I know of. It's more the medallion from the staff of Ra. I didn't name him Jean-Luc. You should have. That was your mistake. That was your oversight. I don't know what I'd print from Star Trek. I really don't. Maybe it would be gold pressed latinum. Is there a okay, now you got me wondering. I'm curious. Going off the Thingiverse. This is where I go. Like, everybody else, their browser history, I don't want to know about, but like my number one browser like hit is Thingiverse. Okay, gold pressed platinum. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh, yes. Bricks. Wait, why do they look different? They look really different. Why? Gold pressed platinum, but the bricks there look different. Like radically different. Now I'm curious. This one's got 4 things filed. Ingot, bar, strip, or slip. Which is more accurate? Now you got me curious. I may print in this gold. I may print gold pressed latinum. See, that's a funny thing. Like you'd probably be printing ships and like different other things. Derp. I'm all like, what else can I do? Gold pressed latinum, because I love Deep Space Nine, but I didn't like analyze or overanalyze like what a bar might look like. So I'll have to do some research. But I may be printing some Star Trek gold plus platinum. That's the Quark in me. It's the Ferengi in me. People are always surprised to realize that I understand Star Trek. Maybe not as much as I do Star Wars, or maybe about as much. It's just that I enjoy one over the other. And they're not mutually exclusive. And it's not like, you can only watch one, and then you can't watch another. But you never know. Okay, so I've got my Boba Fett. My Bubble Fett. Let me get my, trying to get the... Man, sometimes I hate getting the weapons in place. Would I ever venture into metal 3D print? Asks Dewey1984. Possibly at some distant point in the future. I'm never going to say no. But it's not a priority right now, so I'm not chasing it. Whoa, this is not right. Let's try it this way. Man, getting it in there is just... You have to, like, peel back the layers of the hand. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to get the Boba Fett weapon in place. There. Big Fan says you have to choose Star Trek or Star Wars or the overall, and you can only have one. What would it be? Oh, Star Wars. Easily. Star Wars. But it'd be sad. I gotta admit, I would be very sad if I couldn't watch Star Trek. I would be. And I don't chase Star Trek down, it's just I enjoyed it. Mark, don't start. Don't. Don't start. Don't. Or to quote They Might Be Giants, don't let's start. This is the worst part. Who believe for all the world that you are my precious little... But don't let's start. This is the worst part. As you get around. Really? No one else knows They Might Be Giants? Am I the only one? I might very well be. Star Wars has just been bought by Nickelodeon. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Nickelodeon may eventually be bought by Disney, although that would be a shock. Let me go ahead and slide into your DMs here. We've got Danger. Chris is breaking out the scissors, the Vader scissors, with this particular model, F28085500, as opposed to F28065500. So we got 808 and 806. We'll see if these cards are any decent, though. Any decent? Talk I can. There's no Star Wars label on the surface of these boxes. Hopefully I don't cut myself. Anybody care to take bets? Place a poll? Will Chris cut himself with the opening of these boxes? Ooh. Come on. We got a Jawa of the 6-inch variety. Jawa. The card's a little warped. Not too bad, though. There's Jawa. Oh, Teeny! Are you feeling new Teeny? Are you feeling ooh Biggie? I don't know. Hey, DB3D Dan. Oh, DB3D Dan needs 2 more followers on Twitch to hit 50. Well, let's go ahead and give a shout out to DB3D Dan. Give him a follow if you love 3D printing as much as Dan does, as much as I do. I don't know, Dan. Are you more of a Star Wars or a Star Trek fan? Gotta let me know. This is gonna make you or break you, buddy. Let's see what we got. Oh. Come on. In this one, honestly, despite me really liking the Jawa non-human creature, Man, I'm moving the wrong ones. This Kenobi is amazing. Styled like the classic Kenner figure. Right there. With Sir Alec Guinness's likeness. I'm sorry, I can't get it like spot on. I've got like my mouse pads in the way there. This is spectacular. Breathtaking. And I now have it. Oh, wow. Dude. You know, but I wonder, like, as a kid, I do wonder if I would have liked this, because I was never really in to the taller scales, the bigger scales. I like them smaller, right? The 3.75 inch variety. So I really hope, I mean, there's definitely a difference, right? So we've got this Jawa, right? And that's a 6-inch scale versus this 3 3/4 inch scale Boba Fett. And if you gave me a choice between the two scales, I would choose the 3.75 inch every time. I'm not even saying darn near every time. I'm saying like absolutely every single time. I would choose the smaller, shorter scale. There's no exceptions. And I hope that as Star Wars figures continue to be produced into the future, that they continue with my favorite scale. Either way, I now have a Jawa and a headless Obi-Wan Kenobi. There we go. Hang on. Let me slide them in. Got these two. I've got 2 legs from my hip to my ground, and when totally messed that up. Go ahead. Get the scissor blades put away because I do not want to cut myself. Alright. Now, we're going to flip back here, see what's going on. What is going on over there? We got a printout. Looking good. Maybe not to scale, but that's okay. If I'm able to glue things together and they work well enough, and Builder's Mark is able to help me with a more appropriate scale, I'm going to be happy. I will follow up with the Builder's Mark to find out if he can get this particular medallion at scale. Hey, how you doing, Kneecat Kitty? Good to see you again. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you being here. And I appreciate everybody. One thing I don't appreciate is when I knock my knee into a desk. It's not fun. I gotta tell you, it's not. It is not enjoyable on this side of the equation, shall we say. Definitely not. But yeah, this is coming together well, or well enough. We're at 72%, building up. Yeah, if Builder's Mark is able to get something that's closer to scale, I may print at a higher quality. But for the most part, I would say this is like spot on. A little bit of stringing. And it'll continue to come together. Oh, just you wait until I get the gluing. Just you wait. Alexander Hamilton. Yes, we're waiting in the wings for you. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Stretch, thank you very much. Am I talking about this medallion scaling smaller? Yes. This medallion, but scaled specifically to what it was in the movies. And if I had more time with it, and a more accurate representation of what measurements might be, I might have been able to research it a little deeper, is what I'm saying. I would have scaled it that way to be closer to the movie scale than what this turned out to be. But, you know, I got plenty of gold filament, so I can easily run it again. It's not taking too much here, and I'm sure Jedi will get a kick out of it. Like I said, like, she won't know what's going on. She'll be carrying around this medallion. I won't even have to put in the eye gem for her to enjoy it. I will. I'll eventually put in the eyepiece when I get that filament loaded up to print. Have I seen the teacher on Thingiverse who has the insane classroom with a giant Death Star and dozens of the Star Wars kit card models hanging from the ceiling? I have not. I've missed that one. How did I miss that one? Is there someone like hanging out in a corner of Thingiverse? Somewhere? Wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot I miss out on, though. There's so many things out. It's just like, with 3D printing, so many models. So many models to try. So many models to print that I don't know if I'll ever be able to get through them all. He posts makes of them to the different models. Oh, interesting. Fair enough. That's a good thing. I mean, it's honestly, I think, the allure of 3D printing. I'm not going to say this is bad, but it's borderline infectious. And what it takes is, I think, for everybody, one thing. And that thing isn't the 3D printer necessarily. It's, let's say, an Indiana Jones fan out there watching and realizing that they don't have a medallion from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Or let's say one of the Shankara stones from Temple of Doom. Or a Grail from The Last Crusade. Or a Crystal Skull from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So when they see this, they are suddenly motivated in a way that a 3D printer outright wasn't necessarily going to motivate them. And do you understand what I mean? Like, the 3D printer itself isn't exciting. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not exciting. I'm saying the 3D printer is not the thing that I'm geeking out about. Like, it works, and it works well. I'm very happy with the Prusa. I'm very happy that the Prusa Mini Plus was my first 3D printer, and it could very well continue to be my favorite. Like, it works very well. But it's not the printer itself that's compelling. It's what the printer makes. It's what I'm able to feed the printer. So that's really what I'm appreciative of. It won't link. Oh yeah, you gotta comment the URL. Maybe you can DM it to me. I don't know. I don't know how else to get it here. Indie Gear? What is this? What is this URL? So dangerous. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, yeah. The headpiece, yeah. Well, it looks nice. Shorter side of the prop. Boy, they nailed that, didn't they? Oh, man. I wish I would have collected the Indiana Jones figures, too. Yeah, that. Oh, wow. Is that to scale? No, this is bigger. Well, seems to be a bit bigger. Maybe it isn't. Maybe this is to scale. Is it? What does it say? What are the measurements of the staff, the medallion there, or the headpiece for the Staff of Ra? 9.1, or say 9 by 1 by 11. Oh, I'm definitely larger than that. Or seemingly larger than that. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm at perfect scale. Now I'm curious. Maybe I'm already there. Maybe I've already nailed the scale. It has the dimensions. It does. But how would... So I basically resize each one to 11 centimeters. Yeah, I might be pretty darn close. If I'm not already there, I might be pretty darn close. And that blood red, the blood diamond filament that I have, I think is going to be perfect for the eye. I don't want to use red. I think that blood red or the blood diamond will be solid for this when I get to that point. Put a tape measure on it. Oh, I will. Like, as soon as I get finished printing, tape measures right here, I will do that. Probably wouldn't link because I had a comma in the URL, for whatever it's worth. But, you know, it's this... As much as I thought this might have been a little too large, this might very well be spot on. Looking at it again. So, here's the question. Is the distance... I guess I have to measure the spacing, but we've got like... It's like 4 by 4 on the plate here. What's the measurement of 2 of each of these cubes, right? Is that approximately 5 centimeters? This is dangerous. Don't try this at home. Yeah, oops. 4 centimeters. 4, 8. Okay, so we've got approximately 1, 2, 3. Wow, this might actually be... Hopefully I'm not going to knock it out of orbit here. Yeah? You know, that seemed to be measuring about 9. So if it's 9 by 11, this might be... That might be it. I might be at scale. Oh, I got a Vader time? Fair enough. You think the Jesse Ice Red would be awesome? Oh, yeah. I don't have a Jesse Ice Red, though, unfortunately. I have a green. Green won't work. The blood diamond might work. Or a Jesse Red Ice would also work very well. Right. What Vader time do I have? Star Trek, Star Wars, or Spaceballs? Choose wisely. Don't choose Weasley. Weasley is Harry Potter. And Harry Potter is interesting because Harry Potter wasn't Harry, nor was he a Potter. So you gotta wonder, where did that happen? Where did that come from? It's a mystery of the universe. No one's ever gonna know. Ever. Like, don't even try thinking about it. No one will know. Everybody's answer is going to be different. That's the beauty of having different opinions with entertainment. It's all relative. Unless you're related to somebody. And then it's, well, no, then it's definitely relative. Unless you're not related to somebody, then it isn't relative. Ooh. Smudging my glasses here. I might be pretty close to the size. Oh, purple. I seize! Light! And these are all recently recharged today. How about Lex, Babylon 5, or Earth Final Conflict? I don't know what Lex is. Never watched Babylon 5, and I don't remember Earth Final Conflict. So, if that tells you anything as to where my head is, it's apparently not anywhere it needs to be. I'd apologize, but unfortunately that's just how it played out. I admit, though I am a fan of fantasy and sci-fi and to a certain degree drama, I'm really into Barry right now because I'm in the middle of the second season. I'm not even sure if there's going to be a third season. Hang on, let me Google this. Barry Season 3. Is there going to be? Oh! Barry Season 3 and 4 ready, written, and waiting to film. Okay. That's good. I feel good about that. I feel happy about that. I was a little worried. Like, I only see season 2. There's so much I haven't seen. So much. I think everybody could probably say the same thing. So many good shows that when you start watching a show, a program, series, movie, whatever, and you're not into it, there are enough viable alternatives that you can turn to that you might enjoy. So, I'm not saying give up on something if it's not catching your eye or catching your ear. That said, I pretty much gave up on The Expanse. The Expanse. Oh, The Expanse. I don't wanna dwell on The Expanse. Weather Gone Wild asks, do you get fanboyed when Elmo comes on TV? I do not. Not to my knowledge, at least. Let me move my Jawa and Obi-Wan over there. I'm gonna move over here. For me, Babylon 5... Babylon? Listen to me. Babylon 5, according to Krillin64, says, then probably Lex, then Earth Final Conflict. How have I not heard of Lex? Lex, Canadian sci-fi. Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it. That's why I have not heard of it. What is The Expanse, Liz? I don't know if that's sarcasm or a legitimate question, but you do not want to know. Trust me on this. Trust me when I say that it is not something that I think it's cracked up to be. So many people, oh, watch The Expanse. You gotta see The Expanse. Oh, you gotta suffer through the first 74 seasons. Just wait until you get up to episode 84 of the 97th season. And that's where it all pays off, but ignore seasons 63 through 72 because they weren't that great. I'm like, oh, come on, really? Radar Cornflakes. Did somebody say The Expanse? I said Lego. Video. Now I got some Lego bricks here. Breaking out the Lego bricks. This girl was on most of the 90s that used a wheelchair. The hands that replicated the universe were awesome. Where are you going with this? Club Penguin had Star Wars stuff, lol, after Disney purchased them. DJ Insanity, for real? I never penguined.
Famix0M rated my stream with 1 viewers.
Famicom rating and or hosting with a party of 1. Famicom, party of 1. Famicom, party of 1. No More 3 and I are going to get along swimmingly. The Expanse is okay. I'm shaking my brick separator at you. No need to ask. There's a brick separator. Brick separator. Most underrated Disney show was Ocean Girl. I know Jedi's watched Lava Girl, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. She liked that for like a hot minute. Is that what the kids say? Hot minute? Right? Baked. You never know. Wait. What's a cool diorama? What am I missing? How am I? Asks Radar Cornflakes. I'm doing well. I swear to God, I have not just been kvetching about The Expanse. I swear, I have not. It just so happened that was the topic. Somehow we leapt into. To each his own. Exactly. Honestly, No More 3, that's how I feel. I really do. Like, entertainment's not something I want to pass judgment on. If you enjoy something, just, don't even tell me to shut up. Just ignore everything I say. Like, if I don't enjoy it. Right? Because entertainment is subjective. Don't ever listen to someone who tells you not to enjoy the thing that you enjoy. And don't get me wrong. I mean, there are many things I don't enjoy. A lot of things I don't enjoy. And a lot of things that I feel that other people need to be exposed to. But the last thing that I could ever do is effectively pass judgment on what somebody else might enjoy, Unless, of course, they have not been exposed to anything. So, like, let's say, for argument's sake, you grew up and you only knew about country westerns, right? Then you might like country westerns because that's all you were exposed to. But that's the problem, is if the only thing you were ever exposed to was what was shown to you, you are getting a fraction of what you should be getting. And that's what drives me nuts, is like, especially the way it happens here, at least in this country, where you've got media and you start watching one thing and it starts recommending another, and before you know it, you don't realize that there may be another better match for you out there, but you weren't recommended to see whatever it was, because they look at your profile and say, oh, you're from this area and you've liked these shows, therefore you might like these other shows. And that to me is just incredibly limiting. I have enjoyed entertainment that spans genres easily. I can't think of very many things that I haven't enjoyed. I mean, even to a certain degree, horror, and I am not a gore is probably off the books for me. Gore, not my thing. Horror, I have watched, but I can't say that it's necessarily my favorite genre. But when they start looking at your psychographic and your demographic and suggest that you may be into something else that's related, I feel that's limiting. And I'm the kind of person that wants to expand his horizons. I don't want it to contract. I want to know more. And when I feel like I'm being shoved a direction because of an algorithm, I get more and more agitated. I want to break out even more, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, what else is there? Don't just show me what you think I'm going to like. This is why I like talking to other people, right? Watch The Expanse. Okay, I'll watch The Expanse. Oh god, that sucks. I don't ever want to watch The Expanse again. I'm done. I'm good. I haven't even finished the first season. I got like 70% the way through, and I'm like, I'm good. I am so good with The Expanse. Yeah, I do not need to know what happens. I have no vested interest. Versus Barry, right? A series that you'd think I wouldn't necessarily be interested in. If you looked at like my background or what I might have watched in the past, you'd think I'd be way more interested in something like The Expanse than I would be specifically Barry. But Barry caught me in a way that I couldn't have predicted. I didn't predict. But I'll watch Barry. And I've stopped watching The Expanse. So just, I don't know what that tells you, but I'm not into being locked into one genre. Whatever the algorithm tells me, I'm not as interested. I've been building Lego bricks over here. Well, not too many. Weather Gone Wild asks, what was your reaction or feeling when Carrie Fisher died? What was life like for you when I found out? Well, I wasn't all that connected to Carrie. I mean, certainly, there's a profound sadness that proliferated throughout the greater community. I do, if I had any regrets, I do regret not having met her in real life, not having met her in person. Many people did, many fans did, and they've got fantastic stories, if only for the stories. I did see her. We were in the same room together at Celebration, one of my favorite conferences / events, year-round, easily top 2, if not number 1. Celebration. People think, hey Chris, you have a computer. Do you like CES? No. No is the no. That one doesn't even rank. Celebration was awesome. Celebration was so fun. So good. I never met more people I identified with than going to Star Wars Celebration. I never felt like I was in my element at any other event than at Star Wars Celebration. I never felt more at home at any event than at Star Wars Celebration. And I've been to San Diego Comic-Con, I've been to WonderCon, I've been to Geek Girl Con, I've been to so many cons. But Celebration was the pinnacle. Like, it just felt like I was at home. It felt like I was understood. It felt like this comfort that I never experienced at any other event. And I'd only been to one Celebration at this point. My hope is that after all this pandemic stuff lifts, that maybe, just maybe, the next Celebration I'll be able to attend, I'll be able to bring Jedi with me, and she might enjoy it just as much. Maybe for different reasons, but yeah, that would be one of the first that I'd like to take her to beyond the Seattle borders. We went to Geek Girl Con a few years ago. By the way, thank you, Doc Watson, for following. I salute you with the salute burp. I just made that up right now. It's not a thing that I normally do, so don't get disappointed. Holy cow, Krusty! Krusty! Good to see ya. I've tried not to annoy you. Give me credit. Give me credit. I have posted a question for general feedback in the Discord server. My Discord server, which, like, literally nobody... Okay, I'm not going to say literally. Figuratively, nobody has joined. Oh, look at that. There's some people. I'm sorry. I'm impressed that people are in chat. I've got a question about some slicing that I'd like to do. I've got this in the 3D slicing channel. There's the link. Feel free to join the Discord chat server if you're so inclined. I send out notifications when we're going to go live, and there's chatting that's going on and all that. Ah! You never know what's going to happen. But I've got a question because I want to print some kyber crystals. And I may load the Jessie PLA, the green ice, again. I should have done that before. Didn't think of it. And then the translucent one, if only to get a couple of Ahsoka Tano kyber crystals printed out. That'd be a lot of fun. So it's good to see you, Krusty. I know, you're busy. Don't sweat it. I know you're not. You're not like, I don't care. It's just some random guy I met on the internet named Chris Perillo. No one really knows who he is. Dutch Universe knows who I am. You know why? Or do you know how I know? Because they just followed me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Big thumbs up. Unless you have tiny thumbs. Look, this is like, it looks like I have a big thumb, but I don't. It's a very average sized thumb. It's just that I'm holding the thumb closer to the camera. So perspective dictates that my thumb looks larger than my head. I can actually squish my head. I can squish my own. Ah! Ow! Ah! 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 I can do this better. Give me a second. I can do this. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! I! Ah! 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 Oh! Ah! 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 Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Ah! Ooh! Ah! 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 Ooh! Ah! Da! And that ends the head squishing portion of this evening. Back to the more, let's say, compelling 3D printing, the medallion from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Krusty 3D notes, I'd say I brought you back a souvenir, but I'd be lying. Well, that's okay. Krusty, you don't need to bring souvenirs. You just gotta keep helping me not screw things up. That's what I like about Krusty. He's like, don't do that! Don't print it that! What are you printing it that way for? No one ever prints it that way. You'll blow up the northern hemisphere, you print it that way. Don't do that. So that's how he talks to me. That's how he does it. I don't blame him at all, because quite honestly, it takes a lot to get through my thick skull. And trust me, it is a thick skull. My skull. So thick. The thickest skull that ever thick to thick. Huh? Because I'm thick. I'm also the world's worst twitching... I'm not twitching right... I mean, I guess I am. I'm twitching. I'm streaming on Twitch. Do they call twitching people Twitchers? Because they call them YouTubers, and I always hated that label. I'm like, oh my god, who would ever call themselves that? Like, is there one person out there who actually has the label YouTuber on their business card? That's almost as bad as someone who has the label influencer on their business card. That tells me everything I need to know, dude. Gonna go off on a tear here, but influence is a byproduct. And that's what that is. Shouldn't be the focal point. It's a byproduct. Byproduct of what? Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't? You know what? Y'all have been hanging with me. I'm gonna give everybody some points. How about that? Everybody gets 10,000 points. Came this close to giving everybody 100,000 points. I didn't. So don't oh no! I just saw the freeze frame. Don't. Oh, this is too late, man. Please don't. No, this isn't real. This isn't. Woo! Nagel0123, thank you for releasing me from this freeze frame. Let me go ahead and welcome the new follower, Ken Pokrov. Really appreciate you having me here with you in whatever screen you have me on. Whether it's a small screen, big screen, medium-sized screen. Appreciate you having me on your screen. I said scream there. I meant to say screen. It just came out wrong. N is right next to M. They sound very similar, but they are completely different letters. I don't know if you knew that. Wow, this Lego build is a bit janky. What the? Which is something that I normally say when I look over at like Lego directions. I'm like I said though, I am the worst, absolute worst brick builder on Twitch. I will be the first to admit it. I love Lego bricks. Have since I was a kid. Have since the first time I ever saw Lego bricks. It'll be a love that will last forever. Me and the Lego bricks, specifically the minifigure. I'll always love the minifigure. Always, always, always. And I'll love you too. Unless, of course, you, like, initiate another dang freeze frame! Stop it! Whoo! No more 3! Thank you for releasing me! Man. Boy, all you new followers are like, why am I following this guy? He, like, freezes every other minute. What? He actually listens to the people who show up and chat? He actually listens to the community around him? What is this guy? Why am I following him? Why don't I follow somebody else who doesn't pay attention to me? I'll follow that guy or girl. I'll follow them because I don't know what's going on. Like, I just want to be a lurker. I just followed because I thought that it was really cool that he was printing some kind of Indiana Jones thing. I hope he's like an Indiana Jones fan. Because if this Chris Perillo character I just followed on Twitch is not an Indiana Jones fan, then he's a poser. Man, he's like printing these medallions here from the staff of Ra from Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's up with that? They should be to scale. We won't know until like we're done with the print and then he glues them together. And let me tell you, Chris Perillo beer plus brush and nozzle Gorilla Glue is going to be a very interesting part of the stream. Let me tell you. Hopefully I don't glue myself to the desk. I really do hope. Another friggin' freeze! Don't tell me there's an... Oh my god, Builder's Mark, what are you doing to me? Stop! Ah. Oh, restarted. You literally restarted me. Thank you very much. It's like you control alt deleted me. I gotta do these polls? Liz, I thought you could do polls. I swear to God, y'all have done these polls before. Y'all, okay, David Hales has redeemed an ad time, so every one of y'all, all 2 of you who aren't subs of mine, okay, there's the poll. Poll is active. I did Weather Gone Wild. Hey, calm down. Calm down. I'm going to pat you on your head. Your virtual head. Calm down. I got you, buddy. I got you. Don't worry. Good to see you again, too, by the way. I needed to put a cooldown on the freeze frame redemption. Famicom, generally speaking, it's not a problem, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I got to run an ad time, because that was redeemed by somebody. If you don't want to see ads in this channel, you just become a sub, and it's all good, and then everyone's like, yay! But here's the funny thing. A lot of y'all who are chatting right now are subs. David Hale, sub. Famicom, sub. Uber Superfill, sub. Like, you know, DJ Insanity 08, sub. Builder's Mark, sub. Like, a lot of y'all are subs already, so, like, you know, a lot of you aren't gonna see the, aren't gonna see it. The others, you know, if you don't want to see the ad, just become a sub. How do you become a sub? You type in bang, sub. Right? Did that trigger anything? Yeah, triggered right there. I triggered it. Oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Oh frack. Banana! She's not gonna hear me. Banana! 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 I'm crossing my legs too. Can I get a relief? Woo! People are gonna wonder, like, dude, I watched an ad. What did I miss? You missed me, like, having to get relieved. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Alka-Seltzer. Oh, what a relief it is. Oh boy, crap. Hang on. I bet you anything Jedi's going to start building this Lego set over here. I bet you anything it's going to happen. Walkie-talkies? I know. Shh, Builder's Mark. The Easter Bunny is bringing some Mandalorian walkie-talkies. We're totally going to use them. Like, trust me. Like, they're, like, powered by, like, AAA batteries, AA batteries, or something like that. Those are going to be the stream walkie-talkies. Like, psh. Red 5 to Red 7 or something. We'll make up code names or something. Gold 5 to Gold 7. Or Silver, because I got my grays are coming in right here. Tune into Twitch. Every year I get a little more gray. Bananas in pajamas are walking down the stairs. Is that a song? Famicom notes, look, now, you just drank more of your drink, and yet you are about to explode. Kind of defeats the purpose. Well, there was nothing really in here, Famicom. It was just kind of empty. It was more like, you know, kind of a nervous drink. Like, I'm not thirsty, but go, 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 go. The big drink is over here. Like, the big water. I brag about the cups, but Cine Up isn't here. Yep, intro to an Aussie Kids show. Uber Superfill. I've not seen that one, but oh crap. No. I gotta.
Here for anyone that wants to freeze you. Oh, you are? Are you frozen?
Why is he so?
When Dad
Carol! 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 No. Keep over there. Keep over there. Okay, keep over there. Don't move. Keep over there. And it says you gotta go over there. Okay, because it says you gotta go together. What's he doing? What's he doing? Carol, no. Go together. Thank you, fix him, dude. Okay, wait. No. We're not done. We gotta put it together. We gotta follow the directions here. We gotta finish that. We're on that part here. So you can put. You want to do that?
No.
I gotta turn off the freeze frame. Thank you very much, Fix 'em Dude. And Aveline Fredge! Good to see Aveline again today. And on at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. It's like a Chris Perillo sandwich. Aveline being the bread. Okay, I gotta pay.
Again?
When did you break the seal?
Wait again!
Yeah, you just went like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh, we should teach them how to build Lego.
Yeah. Give me Lego things.
I mean, or teach them how to 3D print. Let's teach them how to do a 3D print.
I don't know what the 3D print is.
That what Daddy's making. What is he making? It's so strange.
Yeah, you're right to your heart.
Wait. Okay, it looks like an eagle. Or like some kind of bird. Maybe? So quiet. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, concentrating. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Beatbox.
Okay, yeah, what?
Okay, so tell me the difference between these two.
Let me tell you the difference between
Why
these two.
is this one all janky and this one smooth?
Because this is a better model. Wait, no, they're different. They're the same model, but this was printed differently. This was printed on the back versus...
That one looks
Right.
like my hair. Like the hair.
What do you mean that looks like your hair?
No, I mean the hair you made me, the little mini thing.
Why do we always lose people every time I go away to pee?
Will this stop going away?
Well, I would love to pee right here, but I think that's against Twitch's terms of service. Twitch, brought to you by people who don't play video games.
I could bring you like, oh, we should install a porta potty.
I'm not gonna install a porta potty. Where are we gonna install a porta
You
potty?
don't have to leave.
Well, I'd still have to leave.
Okay.
And
We're
we'll
gonna,
put
like-
a bed in here and a little
Dad, you do
stove.
Did you do, wait, hang on, did you...
Yes, I did it properly.
You did a good job. You did a really good job, Jedi.
Dad,
She was
Have you been
concentrating.
practicing?
yes.
It's a pretty good job.
Yeah, she really likes to concentrate. So, like when I say she's
Okay, I
concentrating.
gotta figure out this part up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you need to redo.
Can I have the extra pieces?
No, I don't.
Dad, can I have the extra pieces?
Oh, in gold? What do you mean extra piece? Yeah, but I'm not done with the extra pieces yet, honey. So everyone's been wondering about popcorn or anything.
Oh yes, I would like to get that.
Is there anything else? Just popcorn?
We have a little bit of like Spanish fries and onions and guac. Yeah.
A little bit.
Hey, what is that?
Hey, what's what? What do you mean, what? Okay, hang on. Diana doesn't know what's on the printer here, so,
Eagle.
Okay, Diana, look, we're just gonna have you just keep guessing until you figure out what this is.
2 coins.
No, it's not 2
A
coins.
comb.
No, it's not a comb.
I sent you a comb.
Keep going. What do you mean you sent me a comb? I'm not gonna print a comb. We don't know. No. You don't understand. No. You can get combs anywhere and everywhere.
No, it's like a little play comb.
Yeah, but dude, we already have so many good combs.
We already
It's
have
not a play.
so
it's
many,
not what you think it is, honey. It's not what you think.
What? Darth Vader?
No,
We
we
have so
need
many
more
what?
Darth Vader combs. That's what I'm saying. All right, Diana. What is on the printer?
An eagle.
Yeah.
2 coins.
What? No, it's not a coin.
2 quarters.
Oh my God,
2 quarters.
Diana. Oh my
2
God, this
gold
isn't happening.
quarters.
This isn't happening. It's not gold quarters. Okay.
Oh, I know the chat will help me.
Chat's not gonna help you. No
They
one.
always
no one
help
look.
me.
Okay, how about Liz? I swear you can run polls as a mod because I it's been done before.
You grab your food. Grab your food. And then I'll do your popcorn.
All right. There's the poll. Diana's bailing. She's gonna go do some research to see what is actually being printed. You cannot. That's weird. What, honey? Oh, hang on, honey. We're not there yet. We're not at that point.
Can I play with her?
Not yet, honey. Honey, I've got to put it together, honey. I have to get it put together. I do not want these minifigures to disappear and get remixed with other minifigures.
No one here.
I'm not saying there's going to be a Craggle around here because Daddy does not believe in Craggle, the Craggle.
I'm bringing him.
Okay, you're bringing him. That's fine.
I thought I said break, but
If you could break Lego bricks, I'd be shocked because I can't even do it. There was another pull. Okay, I missed the other pull. Sorry, I had to pee. There's only so much one person on the other side of this lens can do when they're running the cameras, and they're running the show, and they're running the production, and they're running the flow, and they're running the prints, and they're running the... So everybody needs to have patience. Every one of you. Every single one. Everyone! I'm gonna pat you on your head. There you go. What? Yeah. But I don't really want to mix and match yet. Okay? I want them to go back to where they're supposed to go because I'm trying to keep the boom boxes organized because I can't even get this open. How does this open? There we go.
Open.
Okay, there you go. Okay, let's be careful though because I want them to go back in their spots.
Okay, look.
Yeah, you broke Chris, indeed. David, you were asked not to go over for 5,000 for Capuchin. Oh, yeah, that'll get you timed out real quick. Avaline French, thank you for cheering 25 bits. Crusty PVD suggests that I need another beer. I do not need another beer. I am good on the beers. The beers are, like, at their, like, tippy top for the day. We're good. We are good. For a Sunday evening... More than good. Blue text. How? What blue text? I don't control it, so I don't know. You can't do polls when you're in moderator mode. I thought moderators could run polls. I am completely mistaken, apparently. I thought that was something that you could do. I don't know what you have to toggle. Hang on. Now I gotta Google. So, can moderators do polls on Twitch? Let's find out how to use polls. No, that doesn't help. How to create a Twitch poll. That doesn't help. How to make a poll on Twitch. Still doesn't help. Thank you. Absolutely none of this is helpful. So the next thing I'm going to do is remove the ability for people to suggest polls because it gets to be one more thing on top of the many things that Chris has to balance on his own. Beer or no beer? Yes. I'm trying to keep them... Well, I guess those can get mixed in, but honey, this is the thing that I didn't want to happen. I understand, but they're... Okay. Okay. Yeah, the album art. Yeah. But now they're okay. Chris needs to trust his mods. I do trust the mods. I just don't know what needs to be toggled on the back end. And I don't really have the extra bandwidth or capacity to manage everything. Like at this very moment. A lot of stuff going on. Delegation. I concur. I concur. Take a poll if you should end polls. I should. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can do that. We can easily do that. Oh. Oh, we already had two polls. 8-Ball, does Chris need a magic cookie tonight? Oh, Krusty 3D, like you would not believe. I do not have any magic cookies here, though. That said, I tell you what, I'm going to be wishing for a magic cookie tomorrow. It's going to be Monday. Tomorrow is Monday. Airwolf 3D notes that good thing that stream is not in 3D. I have yet to complete this third component here, too. I haven't done it yet. I haven't finished this one yet. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I haven't. Let's not be taking things off, honey. You took this off, honey. I understand, honey. Honey, but But what I'm saying is, I don't want to move these things around yet. I'm not going to use the Craggle, but I'm trying my best to keep things as complete as they can be. The llama needs roller skates. You can't have a llama without roller skates. You can't. You cannot have a llama without. I mean, who's ever heard of a llama that's not wearing roller skates?
Look, Dad.
I know, but like it's not. Yeah, see, it's got to be roller skates. Oh yeah, but the problem is that you're trying to make it stand on that, but it's not. It's not made to stand on that. It's made to stand on the stage. Is this the stage?
No, this is the stage.
Her stage?
Yes, this is the stage.
Her stage? Okay, so you can get her on that stage. Get her on that stage. There you go. The timer for his patience. Oh yeah, the timer.
Okay, I'm going to.
That is my timer, by the way. The 16 minutes. 14 minutes. Wow, that's running. I guess the timer's running slower. The printer's running fast.
Oh.
You can see a bit of stringing going on, which I've learned isn't too much of a problem. With especially one of these. This will help burn off any kind of stringing that happens. I think that's what they call it, right? Stringing? With the flame, like a moth to the flame. See, look, I don't know why people, you should be able to do polls. I don't know why. Pull command. No, you got to do a whack pull, not bang pull, not bang pull, but whack pull. Oops, I can't type. It may be a power that Chris has to bestow upon mods. No, dude. I don't want. I really, genuinely do not want to get into this right now in the middle of the stream because it's not that interesting and it's kind of boring and routine and like background noise. Because you have to like modify moderation and what. And I swear to God, there's not much I can toggle on my end. In terms of managing community and what have you. There's the roles manager, but even then, it's not really suggested. That's okay. It's not really suggested about what needs to happen and what kind of permissions that one role oversees over another. And see, I'm already getting bored with the things that I'm talking about, so I'm good. Think you need to be a super moderator? I'm not even sure if I can super moderate you, Liz. Let's see here. Can I? Liz. No, I can block and report you, though. That's a fun one. I'm not going to do that. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Not right now. Because who doesn't have accessories? Oh, I can't type anything.
It's a unicorn mama.
It's a unicorn mama now?
Mama.
Okay. Yes. What about the unicorn mama?
Llama.
Oh, llama. No, Liz, I don't even have I only have a moderator and a VIP role.
Look,
I don't have any other extended roles. I don't have a super moderator role.
let's put him on.
Moderators, VIPs.
Wow, you are a supermodel.
That's pretty much it. An editor. I don't even know what the hell that means. Editor. Okay. All right, Liz, you're now an editor. I don't know if that changes anything.
Okay, where's my...
It's not Stream Elements.
Where's my camera?
It's not. Stream Elements is a completely separate scenario.
Dad, can you...
I don't know. What do you need, honey?
I want a camera.
I don't have a camera. Okay. I have to complete that one yet. I haven't done it.
Okay, I'll just match
Get with me later, Chris. I'll help you. Thank you, Famicom. I probably will. I mean, I'll try to figure it out because I really don't want to be balancing pulls in the middle of these broadcasts. I've got enough things that I've got to, like, get overloaded by. It's crazy. Thank you for the stretch, Dan. Totally missed that because, you know, whatever. King Saru the 8th, thank you for following me 12 minutes ago. I apologize if you bailed 12 minutes ago because you're like, this dude's just talking about, like, routine stuff because people want to run polls that are completely pointless. It happens. What are you going to do with community? What are you going to do? Did I see the message you posted? No, I did not. I absolutely, in between peeing and managing and managing and managing. No! Oh, I'm still catching up. So you're probably going to have to post it again. It'd be great. If you could do that, it'd be awesome. Oh, we got a Vader time for Pucho the Clown. It's Vader time. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, chummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah. Is that how it goes?
What?
The gummy bear song.
No.
Oh. Well, that's what I was told to sing.
That's not how it's did.
Did you miss Scriblio? You did not. We can pop over to that. That'll be fun. This is gonna be great. I don't know how well this is going to work yet, but I may have to like reformat. Create private room. Give me a second. Copy the invite link. I'm gonna paste it in chat. In 3, 2, 1. There's Scriblio. I don't know. I've got to like rearrange the elements, but we're gonna do a little game of virtual Pictionary. And if there happens to be a troll tonight, you can also vote ban them, kick them out almost immediately, because we kind of had a little bit of that last night. That was not cool. I guarantee. Like, what they were posting was not what they should have been sharing. So, here we go. We got a couple of players here entering into the lobby. Gonna go ahead and... I should probably just start the game, huh? Draw time in seconds, 80 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. We're gonna start the game. Now I'm gonna hop over to Scribble. And theoretically, it is what it needs to be. Sweat is choosing... Sweat? That's the name? Oh, I'm getting ready to vote... What is it? Vote kick? I'm going to get ready to vote kick. It's Pepsi. Famicom, you can't do that. You can't vote Pepsi, like, right away. What the heck? Road. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, what is that? Oh, I got it! Woo! I was the first one to get it! Yeah! I guessed it. Okay, Sweat did a good job. Sweat, if I guess it, like, you did a good job. If I did not guess it, then you suck. That's my benchmark, right? We need to get rid of that tip cup, don't we? Alright, let's do this. Let's get rid of that tip cup. It's kind of in the way. Alright, tip cup, no one cares. No one's tipping me, so you're gone. Am I sure I want to... Yeah, I'm sure I want to remove it. I'm going to keep my PIP, though. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, I won. I'm first place. There, I win. I'm great. I'm awesome. But, oops, sorry if I, like, scrolled off here. Famicom is drawing now. Pepsi? Pen. What do you do? Okay, dude. I'm like, what is going on? Pentium. Yeah! Oh, yeah, I got it. Boy, if I would not have gotten the first one, if I wouldn't have won that one, I seriously could have gotten in trouble. Like, if I did not get that one, I would have been so... Chris, look at that, Chris. Look at that. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Oh, I love it. I love it. Chris's sponsor. Well, it's not really a sponsor, per se. I guess life's sponsor. The company I work for. Okay, Radnicki, you do this. You do it. Do it. Do good. Do well. Do it. Do it. Go. Now, Radnicki, you can't leave. You probably got horrible words. I got horrible words last night. Like, KFC was one option. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. All right, Real Trey. I think Real Trey does a good job, yeah? All right, what do we got? 6 letters. What the? 6 letters. What is that? Pie? No, that's longer than 6 letters. Hamburger? No. Okay, now he's writing. Noodle? Noodle? Ooh, that's weird. Okay, well, you didn't I guessed noodle, and I guess that worked, but what's up with the noodle? I don't know where noodle kind of comes into play. That is a bit out there for me. Oh, Radnicki's back. I guess the word, though. I'm like, is it this? I guess those kind of look like noodles. Better noodles than I could probably draw. Oh, they were trying to hide it? Oh, fair enough. Okay. Espresso is choosing a word. Alright, Espresso, do us good, do us good. Here we go, here we go. You didn't mean to leave. It's okay, Radnicki, it's okay. Alright, Espresso, choose your word. Here we go, 4-letter word. 4-letter word, here we go. Let's do this, let's do this. Ooh, green, it's green. Leaf, flower, stem. What is that? Tulip? A flower. What kind of flower is that? It's definitely not a rose. What is it? What the hell's that? Easter. Oh, lily. Of course I guessed it and I said it out. I'm an idiot for saying it out loud. Because everyone's listening. Everyone's listening and it's like, oh, I'm going to do what Chris said. I'm an idiot for saying it out loud, but I said it out loud nonetheless. Oh, I got to choose a word? Oh, crap. God. I'm bad with the colors. Let's just say. That is literally the worst Superman, I'm saying it out loud, logo I've ever seen. Yeah, y'all are watching the screen, thank God. Oh man, that was bad. That was bad. Alright, Radnicki, you got your second shot at redemption here. Second shot at redemption. Here we go. Poop? Dixie, how can you get... That's not poop, it's a hole. It's a Blue hole. I. Ooh. I can't type. P-I-P-E. Wait, fix my audio. What's my audio? What's wrong with the audio? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is it? Everyone else is getting it and I'm... Oh, got it. Figured it out. What's wrong with my audio? Let me check. Audio seems to be fine. There's no problem with audio. I muted this tab. I can unmute the tab. Give me a second. Okay, there. I unmuted the tab. Alright, Avaline. Here we go. The artist in the room. Artist in the room. Picking up the virtual chalk. Here we go. Gonna do this. Gonna do it live. We'll do it live. Ooh. I got it. Avaline is good. She is good. She is great. I figured it out. Not gonna say it out loud, because y'all should be able to. Her clues are easy. These are good. She's good. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's creative. I wouldn't have gone that far. See, the fun part about this game is you have to be able to spell. If you don't know how to spell, you probably won't do well with this game. That's it? Oh man. Okay, let's finish the round. 2 of 3. We gotta let that cool down anyway. What is that? That is a... What the heck? What? Tail? What is it? What is it? Devil? Satan. What? Okay. Everyone else is getting the word, but I'm like... Cat blank. Tails? Oh, apparently I hit spacebar. That's what screwed me up. I made the guess and I hit spacebar. I totally screwed that up. Why didn't you draw like 2 of them? Like tails. 1, 2, tails. Alright, fix him, dude. Got it. Nailed it. Done. Got it. First place. Number 1 right here. Number 1. Numero uno. In the lead. Right there. Good one. Good one. Fix him, dude can draw. Fix him, dude definitely can draw. I'll give you that. Like, better than me. Like, way the hell better than me. Put your headphones on. Audio no bueno. I don't... Ow. What's wrong with the audio? Audio seems fine. Oh, wait. How's that? Is that better? Oh, crap. I gotta get back to guessing. That should be better. I hit the... I think I triggered the echo thing. Cactus. Schmidt. Hands. What the... Oh. Balls. Hits. Okay, hand circle. Hand circle. What? What? Huh? Please? No, it's gotta have a U in it, though. Pointer. Can't see. What? Truck. Pluck. Fluck. No one's getting this at all. Touch. Oh my god. Touch. I never would have guessed. Touch. Alright. Dip, 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 dip. Is that better? Is audio better now, by the way? It should be better. Guessed it. Nailed it. Yes. Good drawing. Good word. Some of these words are just... What? Alright, Sweat. You're up. You're up. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, Sweat. You can do this. You can do it. You can do it. What the... Got it. Pixel was the first person, but I'm like, I'm looking at him like, is that it? Yeah, that was a good one. Good one. I should have guessed that like right out of the gate. I'm like, I didn't think the letters fit the construct for the allotted spaces. Come on, the real Trey. You got this. Ah, the real Trey. All right, Famicom, you're up again. Here we go. House. Books. Nerds. Pepsi. Codrin guessed it. How did... What is it? Fix him, dude. Oh, got it. Got it. Figured it out. Figured it out. Not gonna say anything because people watching the stream going, come on, Chris, tell me what it is. I gotta know. Japan. We were looking for Japan. Alright, the real Trey. You are up. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna do it. Gotta do it live. Gonna do it live. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Gold circle. Match. Oh, God. What the hell? Beat boxing. Pixel. How did you get it? Oh, my God. I got it. I can't believe I got that. That was a total, like... Could it be this? And it was. I'm kind of shocked. Okay, Pixel and all, we got it. Wow. Alright, alright, not bad. But man, I'm still kind of shocked I got that one. Really kind of shocked I got that one. Alright, here we go. Round 2 of 3. We're doing Pictionary, Diana. Espresso's choosing a word. Here we go. Here, see if you can come off the side, see if you can get it.
Yeah. So you don't know. So you know it's here.
Fireplace.
Here, put this next to you.
What?
Or else you'll
Campfire.
forget about it.
What? Roasting. What? Sorry. Yes.
So you don't forget about it.
Sorry. Yeah, I won't. Thank you. I'm trying to get... What is this, Diana? What is this? No. What is this?
Fire truck. No. Or...
Firefight? Fire...
Oh. Fire station? No.
Fire
Fireman?
engine?
Fire...
Yep.
Fireman? Or fire station?
I need you here, dude. Like, I don't... It would take me forever to guess that.
No. Oh, that's cool. So you can play with anyone?
Yeah, so I sent the link out in chat,
That's so
and then they joined me, and then I have it brought into the stream, so we're able to play the game together virtually. So, like, the only part that sucks is that when my words flash up, everyone sees them. So they get my words, like, right away. I I've really sucked at Superman. I did a Superman and it was really bad. Oh great, here we go. Oh crap. I can't see the... Oh, crap. I can't see the other... I can't get to the other... I can't get to my colors. I can't... How come I not get to my... Oh, there's the black. Okay. These are flies, by the way. This is the... It's like... Here. There's my motion. I thought I did okay. Alright, round 3. Fight! Alright, DB3D Dan. You can do it. Come on, DB3D Dan. Let's see your skills. Let's see your elite skills. Oh my god. I don't know. 6-letter, 4-letter. No one's guessing it. What? 2 people got it. What? What? How am I not getting it? Sig. What? Signature. Yeah? But what is that? Everyone else got it, but I didn't get it. What is it? Oh! Oh, I literally typed it in and I missed it! Oh, son of a... I was this close. I was literally this close. I was there! Oh, this sucks. Alright. Burrito. Fly. Balloon. Sperm. No, that's 5 letters. He's looking for the... Are you looking for the colors, dude? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What is that? What the hell? Need something more to go on. Keep going, keep going. What is... Ah, oh, come on. What is it? Fish. Elephant's not 4 letters. What? It's blah, 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 E. I need way more to go on here. I genuinely do not know. Tape. How do you get tape from that? Alright, okay, 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 okay. This is what you guys think. Alright, Radnicki, come on, let's do this. Ooh, it's... Oh. Ah, dang it. I can't type. Got it. Couldn't type for a second. I hate when that happens. I'm like, typo, typo, typo. And then I give the clue to everybody. Here's a clue. Fix him, dude. Use the dash. Use the dash, fix him, dude. Use the dash. Use the... Oh, yeah, dash. There you go. Use the dash. There you go. You got it. We all got it almost. Is Aveline still there? Did she drop? Oh, Aveline got it. You got it like I did the credit card, like right at the last second. All right, Aveline. Here's our resident artist. She knows how to do this. Okay, what is that? That's a bracket? That's a... B. It's a... What is that? Oh. Got it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to Aveline. Thumbs up. You got a thumbs up from me. Good job. Great job. Great job. Told you, man. Resident artist. Even got the arrow with the fletching Fantastic, Avaline. Alright. Fix him, dude. We're in round 3 of 3. Ooh, what happened? Someone just follow me here? Oh, the Golden Boy. Thank you for cheering 100 bits. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hang on. Guess the word. Good drawing. Gonna give you a thumbs up for that. This is fun. Thanks for doing it on the stream. The Golden Boy, happy to do it. Happy to experiment. Happy to have fun with these kind of collaborative, fun, silly, don't take seriously games, you know, casual games. These are my kind of games. Like, people ask, oh, are you going to play Halo? No, I'd rather play games like this. So please, if you know of any games that maybe not be exactly like this, but, you know, in the same kind of spirit, I'm absolutely interested, because I'd play these games on the stream. It's fun to play with y'all. Like this, for sure. Oh, what's this one? Body. Tall. What the? Blood? What?
Sith Lord _ Brit rated my stream with 16 viewers.
Brit! Brit! How you doing? How you doing, everybody over there? From Sith Lord Britland. I just finished a print. I haven't had a chance to, like, take it off the 3D printer right now, because we're in the middle of playing a game called Scribblio, where I basically paste a link into chat, and then other people who are watching join me. It's kind of like a game of Pictionary over the web. So right now, someone's going to pick a new word, and everybody who's in this particular room can join in and guess, and then whoever gets the most points at the end of 3 rounds wins. And I'm trying to do this, like, now once a night. So this is the game of the night. Ooh. I can't spell. What is that? It looks like an oyster. It's a clam? No, clams. It's a, no, it's like a, shell. Got it! I was the first one to get it! And of course, I'm streaming, so everyone listening to the stream is listening to me going, he guessed shell, he got it right, I'm gonna type in shell. That's why I gotta learn to shut up. Especially when this happens, because I end up losing points. That was a good one. I'll give him a thumbs up. Because more people win. Like, the more people that guess it, the more points that I might lose in this round, because, you know, I would have been the only person who would have guessed. But I think other people would have gotten it. That was a really good drawing. That was a solid drawing there. Okay, now Sweat is choosing a word. Everybody, this is Sweat's drawing now. Britt, I hope the rest of your stream was good. Happy to hang out with you earlier. President? Bush. Sign. Poll. Vote. Good one. Good one. Good one. So, Britt, I hope it went well with you. I do want to encourage you to try doing those crayon ice mold things with the wax with the old crayons, so then you can make new Star Wars crayons. And the cool thing is, if you melt a whole bunch of wax together, it kind of creates this rainbow crayon, so as you draw it changes colors. It's really wild. Oh boy. What is this? What? Whoa, what, world? I don't know what this is. What is this? World. I'm dense. Map. Alright, the real Trey is going to draw a word now. Choosing a word. Choosing a word. Choosing a word. Alright, real Trey. Is Britt here, by the way? I'm kind of vacillating between chat and the game. Britt, thank you for the raid. And everybody, welcome to join. I geek out about something different damn near every night. I'm usually 3D printing something. I got a 3D printer item on the 3D printer that I'm going to be popping off after this stream is done. Or, I'm sorry, after this game is done. So, stay tuned. I've got some maker stuff that I do-ish every night. I just got to guess what the hell this is. What is that? Map. Earth. Globe. It's a planet. Those are stars. Right, but... Whew. Well, everyone guessed it. Space. And as soon as I say it, everyone, like, types it in. I need to learn not to say it. Espresso's choosing a word. And everyone in chat's guessing the words. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Whoa, what the hell? Got it. Oh, Pixel. You beat me by a fraction of a second. Pixel. Man, you were like right there. I couldn't type fast enough. Oh, you were right there. I'm not gonna, everyone's listening to see if I give away the result. And I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. Oh, everyone got it anyway. Oh man, oh god. Oh god. Oh man, I'm trying to... I was trying to draw Cookie Monster. I won! Yay! Pixel number 2, Famicom number 3. That was fun. That was tons of fun. Thank you for joining that game. I love doing that. Love doing that. Every day. This is like a new, I think this is the new game every day. Thank you, Friendly Noob, for following. Really appreciate that follow. Absolutely. So yeah, the game is called Scribble? Scribble? It's a weird, like, domain. Found it when I was watching another Twitch streamer the other night. I'm like, what are you doing? What is this? So it's basically like playing Pictionary with anybody, right? You can send the link to friends, colleagues, coworkers, your community, and then you play the game. So the way that I kind of, kick it up is that I bring it into the actual stream. So anybody who might be joining from Brit's raid, that is what was going on there. I really only started playing it with this particular community yesterday, and it worked out well, despite being trolled by someone. It's pretty obvious when, like, someone's joined the game and, like, they're drawing something that they probably should not be drawing. It happens. So, we recovered, we moved on, and we had fun. Tonight was a good game. So, the Golden Boy notes that we should do that more, really drive a sense of community. I feel that way. Until all y'all become artists, and I'm, like, going, I suck. I've got this little... So you gotta understand, the way I play the game is remotely, on a remote desktop, so it's not, like, immediately responsive, and I'm playing on a touchpad, so it's not very accurate. So the fact that that I give the clue away in the stream when it's my clue, yeah, it's kind of a freebie. Like, when I'm up, oh, we're gonna get this one, we're just gonna listen to the stream. It works for me. I'm eating some of the food that my wife brought me here, some beans and rice and avocado and yummy stuff. Although she should be bringing up some popcorn too, theoretically. Even if she doesn't, I'm going to try to get through this first, the food, before I move on to the 3D print, which, by the way, like I said, is done. Let me go ahead and flip over here so you all can see it. I started this right around the time that I was hanging out in Brit's channel, as she was completing a few things, showing a few things, like the Mando helmet. This is, if you don't know, the medallion from the Staff of Ra, what would go on top of the Staff of Ra from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Never had one. Was hardly able to watch the movie when I was a kid. I was too young. It would have been a bit mature for me, though I think I was in the 2nd grade or somewhere thereabouts when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. I was able to watch Raiders on, I think it was HBO or something like that. Again, when I was substantially younger, back when those types of movies might have been available on VHS. Alright. So now, I need to clear away some of these Lego bricks over here. We're going to move this over here. When I have to take potty breaks and my family comes in here, fun things happen. Oh man, did I lose my light? Oh, these batteries need to be recharged. We'll do that at the end of the show. Let's go ahead and flip over to this view here. I've got my glue, my Gorilla Glue. I was mentioning this to Britt too, very briefly. She had mentioned Gorilla Glue in her stream. And I said, yeah, I pretty much standardize on Gorilla Glue. It works out well enough. We'll move that just off camera. Now, let's go ahead and flip back here. Hey, Indie Maker, good to see ya. Garlic Telephone is an awesome web game. Think Telephone plus Pictionary. Interesting. Gartic Telephone. Don't wash my hair. Okay, I'll try not to. I will do my best. It's finding a game that will work really well over like a remote session, because that's kind of what I have to do. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to crack this. Or try to. There we go. Just want to be very careful, because the last thing I want to do is have this snap. It would make me feel so much better if you deburred your prints on a rubber work mat to protect your wood desk while you chipped away at it. Ah, Uber Superfell. This thing has been through so much. Alright, so... Wow. The supports stayed on the bed, and I'm pretty sure that what's here is a part of the medallion. Seemingly. As I glue it together. See, there's a little slot there on this side of things. So, as you can see, that's the slot that I basically have to align. And in that process, I've got these, each side to effectively aligned. Will I be shipping this out? For what? I don't know what you mean. Oh, don't wash my hair with Gorilla Glue. Yeah, no doubt about that. Wow. This is pretty cool. You know, I think this will be sufficient, like, in terms of what I would hope for it. The only thing that I might consider doing with this particular print, if I was to do it again, is to go to higher quality and potentially do ironing on it. I'm not going to worry about this one too much at this stage, but it seems like this is canon in terms of measurements. Let's figure this out. So 9 centimeters by 11. I don't know if it's by 11. How did it measure 11? Because I'm getting 9 by 9. Curious. It seems like it would be smaller than this, but this is the way it is. So now, we're going to get it in alignment. Should be easy because it's just flat, same sides. We're going to brush both sides here. And thank you, by the way, Friendly Noob, for following. Here we go. And you have to pardon, I'm not going to be seeing chat immediately. Because I've got Nope, that's the nozzle. I don't want that. Is this the print? Yes, this is the print. You did miss it. I'm about to glue the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark medallion from the Staff of Ra. The Ra medallion, Staff of Ra medallion. Turned out pretty well. The only thing that I would consider doing is ironing the top layers. Sorry, basically, Britt, do not never apologize to me, Britt, ever. I get it. I do the same thing as a creator who streams. I totally get it, Britt. You have nothing to apologize for. And once again, let's go ahead and give a good shout out to Sith Lord Britt. Everyone give her a follow. More of a maker than I am. I consider myself more of a tinkerer than anything. So we're going to get some of this Gorilla Glue on here. I know exactly what it's like to clean up, because I will often do that. And when I raid, I will pay a little bit of attention, but I'm mostly kind of cleaning up, so I kind of dip in and out. I'm only going to put this Gorilla Glue on one side, and I love this Gorilla Glue because it comes with a brush and then it also has a nozzle. Not exactly sure how much I might need, but I'm going to stick towards the middle by and large. Kind of flatten it out. There we go. That should theoretically be sufficient. Let's go ahead and add some extra dabs for extra measure. Just don't want it to like seep out, right? Alright, so that should be more than sufficient. It's Perillo glue, yeah, no doubt. Britt, you are very, very kind to say that we are all makers. I am not in the same class. I'm interested in making insofar as doing something like this, right? Like, now I have a medallion from Indiana Jones. The next thing I'm going to be printing is going to be the eyepiece, right? It's going to be yeah, I guess it'll be a jewel, yes, but like I need a different filament to go in there, like more of a this like a translucent orangish red, and I've got one that I already have. I just haven't used it yet, and when I finally bring it onto the 3D printer, I need to make the gem. So just gonna go ahead and get it all lined up. Make sure the bottom's lined up, because this particular piece also comes with a. Let me move that glue out of the way. This piece comes with a stand for it that I may also print to like basically stand it up. But honestly, I'm fine with just having this medallion outright. It worked out very, very well. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I would. The only thing that I might be inclined to do is reprint this. Glass ones that go to the bottom, they could work. Sorry if I missed like the context for it. That comment or that suggestion. Britt is, I guarantee, Britt is someone you need to follow. She's exactly the type of person that I love connecting with on social media. And Britt, I don't know if you caught. I started following you on Twitter. Don't let that stress you out or anything. It shouldn't. I just realized when I was watching your stream, you did a BRB. And I'm like, oh, I need to follow you on Twitter. Great read for anyone here who has a passion or interest in making things. You know, see, that's the thing, is I'm not as interested in making things. I just want to, like, well, I guess I am making things, but this is someone else's model. You know what I'm saying? Oh, glass gems. Fair enough. So I've got a little bit of stringing going on, but I'm going to show you how I've learned to eliminate that. I just kind of want to make sure that for the most part everything's in alignment. I'm continuously looking at this bottom part. That's where it would stick into kind of a holder piece that can be printed separately. Yeah, like I said, what I'm probably going to do is give this to my daughter Jedi to have. She might kind of get a kick out of it. She won't understand its significance for years to come. but then reprint pretty much the exact same thing the way I did it, but to do it with ironing on top, so there's less of a pattern on top, and it would make the letters stand out potentially a tiny bit more. But as it stands, yeah, this is a really good print. I'm happy with it. I'm more than satisfied. Okay, so that's that. Let me show you. Like, instead of gluing together, print on both sides. You can. I could have printed the same model like this. I could have printed it vertically. The problem is I would have been dealing with supports. And I'm like, you know what? I can just glue it together. The Gorilla Glue is strong enough, and then I won't have to deal with supports and have kind of, you know, wacky, you know, overhangs and what have you. So, yeah, I'm quite fine with at least this one in terms of gluing it together, because it's never coming apart. The Gorilla Glue is just way, 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 way too strong. Like, that's something I've learned about the Gorilla Glue. Like, there's no... Once it's on, it is on. Especially this, where we're not going to see a lot of need to come apart. And in terms of, like, a prop, yeah. Jesse PLA Ice Red or Red Ice. I don't have that, but that would likely be a candidate, a red ice or a translucent ice filament from Printed Solid. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be I almost want to print another one with ironing on, just to have two, and I'm almost inclined to try another one vertically, like printed straight up and down, right? You know, just to see how that works. Thank you for following Dan Mel Goza 1101. Much better than Daniel Goza. I'm sorry, Dan M Goza. ML Goza? Did I miss a letter in there? Give me a second. I'm Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat, reaching into my bag of tricks. And what I'm going to do is try to eliminate some of the stringing. So if you're not aware, you can basically use a lighter very quickly to kind of burn away some of the stringing or knuckle hair, as it were. Just quickly. You don't need much. You don't want to do too much. But that gets rid of a lot of the excess stringing, like almost immediately. Man, come on. I think I got it. It's a great way that if you get scrapes or bumps on your print, you just like do a lighter real quick and it'll clear it up. So you notice the stringing that happened in here. There was some stringing that you might have been able to see with the video. All that was largely eliminated. The only part that I did not glue together was specifically like the bird head, the bird skull part here. But I'm not sure I really needed to. I probably should have put some glue in there, but oh well. Yeah, a good hood ornament, no doubt, DJ Insanity. That totally would have been awesome. I don't think I would have been able to accommodate it on my car, but still. So, like I said, I'm kind of inclined to try it. It stands up on its own. It stands up. So it definitely works. I got it right. Thank you, Blind Via. Appreciate that. Coming from you, that means a lot, because I'm a 3D printing noob. I'm a maker noob. Wait, now from him poking with a sharp instrument, now it's fire? Oh yeah, I'm pushing my luck with this stuff. But this is why, if people were curious, like, why did you do 3D printing? Because, dude, I've got a medallion that would go on top of the Staff of Ra. Like, oh my god. This is spectacular. Spectacular. Spectacular to the point where, like I said, I'm going to clean off the bed. Cleaning the bed. Yeah. So, there's the bed. Right, trying to not touch it. There we go. And the reason why I don't want to touch it is because I don't really want to clean it again. There we go. So now, we take it. Wait, that's not right. It's got to go the other way. I'll pull the prime line off in just a second. It's off. And now, flip back here. Oh, Staff of Ra has fallen. Sorry, it's not the staff. It is not the staff. It is the medallion that Marion carried with her. It just needs to be set overnight, and then it's pretty much glued permanently. Look at that. Look at that. So here's what I want to do. I want to reprint this, but what I'm going to do in terms of the reprinting is... Hey, Control-Alt-Quinn! Check this out! I know you're going to get a kick out of it. It is the medallion from Raiders of the Lost Ark I just printed on my 3D printer with this gold filament. So all I need is the Staff of Ra. That's it. That's all I need. And then I can find, in the Well of the Souls, I can find the location, the last known place of the Ark of the Covenant. Isn't that neat? Control-Alt-Quinn would know. Alright, everybody give Control-Alt-Quinn a follow. We got all the awesome people joining us tonight. And if I'm missing any other creators, I apologize, who are chatting. It's not intentional. There's a shout out for Control-Alt-Quinn. If I did, I apologize. Don't feel bad. It's just, I missed it. I would be happy to correct my oversight. Oh, it's been a busy night. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what let's do. Let's do this. Let's flip that headphone thing back. And... Oh, hang on. DB3D Dan is another person I'm going to shout out because he does streaming on Twitch as well. There's a shout out for DB3D Dan. I need to open Prusa Slicer. Prusa Slicer. We need the Prusa Slicer. Yeah. It's a Prusa Slicer. I don't know why I, turned German for a second there, but, here's what I did. Loading Prusa Slicer. Right now, this is the, software that basically allows me to, bring in elements, or really the files, so to speak, that I need, that I'm going to send to the printer. So this is pretty much what I did. So I brought in oh, I guess I have to extract first. Copying those to the desktop. Okay. Oops. Come on. Alright, well, I'm going to ignore you. There's one coming in. It's a big file, apparently. There's one. We're going to flip it on its back. And then we're going to drag over... Wait, which one was that one? I've forgotten. Dang it. Okay, we're going to do head A first. It's loading head A. We're going to do AB. Okay, there's head A. Let's go ahead and flip it on its butt. Boop! Like that. And then head... Oops. Head B. Chris is ignoring you. You are? I didn't mean to. 3D print you a Japor snippet. There's probably a Japor snippet out there. I could probably find it. Let's flip that on its butt. So, here's the question. I'm gonna arrange them, and I'm also gonna rearrange them on the bed here. Because I'm gonna see... Oops. This is kind of how I did it the last time. Brought it in a little bit like this. And theoretically, that'll work just fine. There's a lot of travel, but not sure if that can be avoided. Okay, so here's my question to everybody. So I also have, to you 3D printing people, to you experts, in this particular... build, right? There's also the full piece, right? So I've got the two sides. And I've shown you the two sides. But my question is, could I print this without any supports? That's both sides already, look, both sides. One side and another. Do you think I could do that without supports? Just that piece alone. Do you think I could do it without supports? seemingly, if I'm seeing this correctly, it should not be an issue. Like, apart from potentially falling over, right? And I'd want to use a brim of some kind. Okay, Fix 'em Dude and Krusty said no. So that's the thing. I'm just as inclined to do a print and then glue it together than I am anything else. But this time with the print, I'm going to give this one to Jedi. She'll get a kick out of this big medallion. She won't know what it is. But I'm going to reprint what I did before. But this time what I'm going to do, seems I didn't need to use the brim. This is a 15% infill, and I think that'll be more than sufficient. A 0.15 is what I had before. I'm going to go detail. Generic PLA worked just fine last time. I didn't need to run any supports on it, and that was successful. The thing I want to do is, with this print, go into the filament settings. Sorry, print settings? No. Where is it? I gotta remember where it's at. Layers and perimeters. I want to do ironing. Where's ironing at? I gotta find ironing. Output options? I'm still learning where everything is. Printer settings? No. Filament settings. Advanced. Okay, now I gotta find it. Okay, where the hell? Alright, layers and perimeters? Am I missing it? I want to look for ironing. It's definitely not infill. I don't need gyroid. Rectilinear will be fine. It'll be fast enough. Oh, there it is. I guess it's under infill? Well, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so I'm enabling ironing on all the top surfaces. And that way, when I enable ironing, what'll happen is the top layers, it may take longer, but I'm going to be, this print is going to last beyond the stream. It'll be kind of an overnight print. It'll make some of these areas more smooth, the top layers, which will make the markings stand out potentially even more than they do now. So this particular first one, perfectly serviceable. I'll print an eye for the bird when I get my blood red orange or reddish or some other kind of filament to go in this part, and then I'll complete it. But until then, I'm just going to give this to Jedi, and I know she'll get a kick out of it. She won't know what the hell it is, but that's part of the fun. Okay, so this will be a higher quality one that I intend to do with ironing on and everything, and it worked just fine. Do one piece vertical with brim? Really? You think so? You think with a brim? Yeah, my concern, I'm fine. Here's the thing. I am fine with doing ironing on the top surface and just gluing the two together. I'm just as fine. No supports, no messing around with the brim. I didn't have any issues with doing this. The filament I used, this is a filament 1 gold. No supports needs, hold itself up. Yeah, like I said, I'd be concerned about this portion here. No supports, just a brim. Really? Really? You sure? But then I won't be... Do you think these parts will be smoother? Because with ironing, I would definitely get a smoother surface on the top layer. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be smoother? Or more smooth, even at a 0.1? What do you think? What do you think? Alright, well, I can give it a shot. Really, just a brim should do it. Alright, for science. Alright, here we go. Gonna try it. Dragging that in here. Woot! No errors. Brim. 0.10. I don't need to worry about ironing, though, do I? For all the top layers? Yeah, that ironing will be pointless here. Rectilinear will be fine. So then, in terms of support and brim, I want to increase the brim. Brim width. Should I go 10? 10 millimeters? So let's see what it looks like sliced. 0.15. Well, this was a 0.15. I'm going a 0.10 because it's going to be printing for a while. Thank you, DJ Insanity. I'm glad you appreciate it. 10 millimeter is a huge brim. It is, but I don't want to... Whoa, that does not look like a big brim at all. Here, hang on. Is it done? I've got this... I got the circle of death here. There we go. It's going to be a 6-hour print. Holy schmidt. That does not seem like a big brim. Do I need to get that, like, way flatter than it is? That just does not seem right. Let me make sure that's flat, dude. Okay, now let's try it. Because I don't think it was flat. I'm like, that did not seem right. Just gotta wait for it to go here. I'm fine with going a 0.1. I'm going to take my time with it. It's going to be an overnight print anyway. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so what do you think about that size brim? 10 millimeter. Put some Greedo spikes around it. Make a Greedo throw everything circled about. Nothing's wrong with the brim. It's that the model, the way it was placed in the STL from the STL file, was not like on the specific, the flat portion. So that's why. So what do you think? What do you think? This is an overnighter. Let me give me another view here. Do it. Do it. Yeah, do it. Oh, I got to stretch. Sorry. And thank you. Oh, I already thanked Dan. Sorry. Looks fine. Good. Do it. Do it. Do it. It'll be cool to compare the two methods, no doubt. But like I said, like I have no problem in giving this one to Jedi, and I'll still be able to use the gem on both sides, and she won't know the difference in terms of quality. But I'm going for a higher quality on this second print. Obviously. Hey, fewer adhesives I have to use, the happier I am. But yeah, she'll get a kick out of this. I think she'll like it. I think she'll like it a lot. I like it. I'm kind of blown away. I'm like, I'm holding on to the freaking medallion from Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's incredible. Just need that, like I said, that last part, the gem. But honestly, I will probably be printing with this gold for another week or so, and then I'm really inclined to try that blood orangey color, because I've been wanting to print a cloud car for a while. Oh, need to zoom in on the Prusa slicer where the eye is. Got it. Hang on, give me a second. It's laggy on my... Oh, God, it's really laggy. Give me a second. There's a zoom in on the eye. Let me go big. Don't know if that'll help at all, but... The problem is it lags a lot, and I can't... How do I Z up? Let me do this. Well, that did not help. Do the other way. Come on. So as much as you're seeing a lag, I'm seeing the same amount of lag. Okay, let's do this. Let's go down a bit. Thickness seems okay. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, orange, yellow, orange. Oops. Where do you want to see it? Like, it's seemingly, I mean, the only issue you might have is in bridging, and it doesn't seem to be kicking back any errors here. It's the lag because pretty much everything rendering in real time. Yeah, no doubt. Looks like a complicated pizza pocket. That's because it is. It is a pizza pocket. All right, are you seeing what you need to see, Builder's Mark? I definitely don't want to accidentally press the wrong button, but look. tell them what you learned about the layer line. Okay, so I think the layer line is like, if you don't have in this context with the color coding, you want to have orange. Orange is good, that's your layer. But, like, if you don't have yellow behind it, like, then it may be too thin, and you're going to have a problem with the print. So, like, when you're going through the layers, you want to have your orange flanked by the yellow inside. Huh? That's the technical explanation there? Because this is the print for the night here. This is what I'm doing for the night. This is where I'm going to bed with. Because I am not going to be staying up to see this thing print. It'll be tomorrow morning, and I'll come in and do a new medallion. And then, you know what? Then, like, as soon as I do it, I'm like, I need to print the gem. Okay. Here we go. Gonna slice. Slicey, slicey. Slicing the pizza. Slicing the pizza. But it's not pizza. Raw headpiece. Let's just do this. It's gonna be a 6 hour. I'm gonna rename it to raw. Wait. Raw medallion full. I probably spelled medallion wrong, but I don't care. The brim is more than enough, and it doesn't matter because it's going to be printing for 6.5 hours anyway. Alright, I believe she has exported properly. She has. So now... Eject! Eject! 'Tis been ejected, my lord. Printing now. It's gonna take a while. Gonna take a long while. Oh, thank you. What flavor bagel is that? That would be indie flavored. Hang on, we gotta call Jedi. Sith Lord Brit asks, how did you pick what printer to buy? Well, Sith Lord Brit, can I call you by your first name, Sith Lord? I assume Brit is your last name. I mean, maybe I'm just crazy. So Sith, this is actually a review unit. So I didn't really have to pick. What happened was, when I really started paying attention to Twitch at the beginning of the year, despite having an account forever, I ended up interviewing Joel Telling, the 3D printing nerd, a friend of mine from years ago, before he was known as the 3D printing nerd, before many people knew him as that, when he still worked not for himself. So effectively, I had him on as a guest. He invited a few of his 3D printing buds to watch, and then some of those people kind of stuck around, like on my streams, and we started talking and about 3D printing and what the possibilities were. And then on Twitter, they kept tagging me on things, and I ended up connecting with someone from Prusa, and they sent this review unit, the Prusa Mini Plus, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'll give it a shot. And it's been a part of the live streams on Twitch every day since then. Every single day. Like, my spare time, like, the 3D printing thing has become my hobby. And I enjoy these kinds of things, right? Like, so I wanted to do this. And, yeah, as much as I love Star Wars, and I'll be 3D printing, even more Star Wars things, like, little Vader skulls. Well, I guess this isn't a skull. Or, Twitch Brits. I call these... That's what you need to call... When you get cheers, Brit, you say, thanks for the Brits! Sorry, was that too far? So I've been having fun with it every day since then. But it would have been about 300, 400. I think what would have pushed me this direction anyway, review unit notwithstanding, is specifically because it's what has the most amount of attention from the Britties. Yes, there you go. How did I miss that? I probably did, and I apologize for that. The bulk of the people that have been hanging out in my chat, and some of whom have flown over to yours, which is great, had recommended or would recommend a Prusa Mini Plus. So it was the cost that would have been a calculation for me, as well as the cost, the size, the ease of use, especially for my kind of maker. I'm very noob. I'm not a hardware guy at all. I'm not a crafter. I'm more of a software person. So this printer is sitting like right in front of me. It's right. I mean, I can touch it. I can hold it. It's sitting on my desk, and I'm largely using PLA, so it's relatively safe to breathe in, being cornstarch based. But yeah. Oh, Jedi put this on me earlier. You just noticed. I totally forgot I had this on. Britt, you're the first person to notice. Totally forgot I had this. I've 3D printed some Grogu as well. Don't have any within arm's reach, but I have 3D printed like 3 or 4 Grogu. There have been some really good Grogu 3D print options out there. You know, and I've seen some models, like people will link me or I'll look and I'm like, that just doesn't look right. It's out of proportion. It just doesn't look right. And I've skipped a lot of those. I just because I can print it doesn't mean I will. And I feel that, you know, I'm incredibly reserved in terms of what it is I'm printing. But generally speaking, I've been doing something new once a day. You will always notice your heart first. Baby Yoda is a she around here. We have so many Grogu. And there's more. There's more we don't have. There's a new one called there's a pre-order for another Hasbro Grogu. What is it called? Feed Me Grogu? No. Starving. What's it called again? This Grogu comes with like the frog and a bowl and a spoon. It's like a Feed Me Grogu. I can't remember what it's called right now though. There's so many variants. So many variants. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had that open. Thank you for reminding me. Discard that. Rectilinear, brim width, good. There. Okay, is that better for everybody? There's Flexi Grogu. Yeah, I printed a Flexi Grogu. Let's go ahead and flip over to... Oops. There we go. Much better view. That's probably the view I should have been on. We got a pretty good brim. I feel good about going with a 10mm brim. I understand it's large or long, but, you know, last thing I need is this thing to topple in the middle of the night, and then I come into gold spaghetti. I have not spaghettied yet. I'm very grateful. I've not done it yet. Ah, Fix 'em Dude. You missed it? The Flexi Grogu? Oh, that's right. You followed after Flexi Grogu. I did do the Flexi Grogu. It's in the other room. Jedi's got it in the other room. It turned out really nice. I like the print-in-place types of models. Those are fun. Okay, so Britt's seen the Feed Me Grogu. The build area dimensions for the 3D printer, mine 37388. 40 centimeter by 40 centimeter, maybe? I don't know what the Z is. It's the Prusa Mini. Or sorry, the Prusa Mini Plus. Oh, maybe it is longer. 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters-ish. Ish. Oh, Liz, you and your cats. Oh, Builder's Mark found the Japor snippet. I have to get that to Control-Alt-Quinn? Well, that's the top. Is that the bottom? Is that the top? I can't tell. I just need the right color to print that. Alright, let me drag that to, oops, let me drag that to the desktop. I'll take a later look, or a look later, I should say. Yeah, it would need to be like a tan. That one would need to be a tan kind of color. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Fix 'em Dude. 180mm cubed. Let me see if I can get Jedi in here. Give me a second. Give her medallion. Jedi? Banana? Banana! Oh, they're far away. They cannot hear me. I should print up some Republic and Imperial credits. Brit, I do that with every filament. Give me a second. I'll show you. I do it with every filament. I've got... Oh, actually, I've got my samples right here from the gold. I've got a STL file that I've basically put together so that when I put a new filament color in, I get a new series of credits. Not only that, not only do I get credits in different colors, but I also have a file to print checkers. There's 3 of them, right? Imperial and Rebel and Mando. Well, I guess the Mythosaur skull, the Jabba's guild. What would this guild be? Jabba. So those are the checkers I print in every color. I also print a sabak die, and the sabak die is really nice, if only to get an idea of how the layers are working. So I got the sabak die that works. Then I also just recently found these, and I've only printed them off in 2 colors. I'll just show a couple of them here. Coins of sorts, very very thin, very quick to print. First Order, Jedi, and then the typical Rebellion and or Resistance, Imperial, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, sabak die is really quick. It's really quick. So I print the sabak die at the same time as I print the credits, and see that's what I'm inclined to do, is like, instead of printing like 3 different files, I basically will be dragging the coins onto the same print as the Republic credits, right? And then just run them all in one fell swoop. So yeah, I have multiple colors of the credits, and they work out really well. I mean, I probably could have dialed this one in a bit more before printing it. This was with the setting for Prusament versus a generic PLA. But, for what it is, it's more than sufficient. I don't think I'm going to go and reprint them, if only because I went and reprinted the Darth Vader helmets multiple times before I realized it was a problem with the model, and ultimately settled specifically on a different model for the Vader heads, which I've also done with the various colors. So yeah, I like the way you think a lot. So if you have any other ideas of like the smaller things that I could print, I'm all ears, because I'm interested. Absolutely. Let's see if I can get Jedi again. Jedi? Jedi? Banana? I'm alone. I'd call her. I just don't have the I don't have the ability to do it. Give me. Oh, there you are. I was gonna give you a medallion here. Yeah, you get this nice big medallion. Yeah, this is yours. And when I get the other filament in there, then I'm gonna complete it. But yeah, it's gonna get a gem in here. It's gonna be like a red orangish gem. I'll get it in there as soon as I get the filament in there. But there you go. You got a nice little. That's yours. Just. Oh, it's a CD. It's not a CD. I'm gonna start calling her Marion. Call me Abner. Call me Abner. Oh, this is my CD. Dude, if I was a kid... Oh, yeah, Star Trek stuff. So, Brit, I was a fan of DS9, and one of our mods is... he said, hey, are you ever going to print Star Trek stuff? And so here's what I'm thinking. I got to do some checking to see if these are show accurate. But being a DS9 fan, I'm probably, with this filament, this color, this is what I might be printing. What I just linked there in chat, the gold-pressed Latinum. But like I said, I got to do a little bit of research to make sure that what I'm printing is what I would want to do. So that's the Ferengi in me. I'm not going to print a communicator. If I want something, like if I'm going to print something from a fandom, it's probably going to be the currency. Just had that idea? Yes, absolutely. Latinum. There you go. Yeah, Latinum slips. So I don't know which ones are more Latinum than others. But this is probably what I'm going to try. Because there's a couple of them. There's a gold-pressed Latinum brick. And a couple of smaller ones. And I'm not sure what works. Or what works in scale. Like I said, I have to do just a tiny bit more research. And I may only do, like, 1 or 2 of them. I may not do a lot of them. But yeah, that is the plan right now. To find a good one. To do some gold-pressed Latinum for the bars. See, that's the thing, is I start with the model. Like, okay, is this model pretty accurate? Is it scaled, well? Does it look okay? And then I go from there. So, just print a replicator. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Ah! 4 extruders! You prefer Star Wars, but a general fan of Star Trek? Star SF? Yeah, I am too. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, but I would consider myself a fan of Star Trek as well. And the two, sci-fi, yeah. The two are not mutually exclusive. Like, anybody who says that, oh, you like Star Wars, you must hate Star Trek. No, one is fantasy, the other is sci-fi. Both sides, people, both sides. Have I done any mods to the printer? Asks Spider310X. No, I have not. If I were, I would need to know what I was doing. And the only mod I might consider would be swapping out the nozzle for like a nozzle X, possibly, from my understanding. But I haven't needed to at this point. So I'm not motivated to do it. Yeah, I didn't grow up on Star Trek, didn't really like it when I was a kid, because it was largely the original series. Next Generation came around right around the time I was getting to college, and it was okay, it was decent, and we watched TNG in college, because there wasn't much else to watch, and I enjoyed it with friends and roomies, but it didn't capture me the same way. It was better than nothing, certainly. DS9 I enjoyed. Really got into after college. Like, really enjoyed it a lot. And ended up rewatching, I think the only Star Trek series I've ever rewatched, like, from like Voyager era or TNG, DS9 or Enterprise, if you count that, was DS9. I went back a couple years ago and binged it. And enjoyed it. I enjoyed DS9 just as much in binging it again as I did the first time. So... And then I really like, as much as I like DS9, I think Discovery is my favorite. And I know it's so new, right? So contemporary. Blasphemy! How could you say that, Cisco isn't your favorite captain? Well, I mean, I enjoyed it, but Discovery is the only Star Trek series, and I'm talking contemporaneously. Like, when I first saw Star Trek Next Generation, I liked it, but I wasn't, like, hooked. DS9, I liked it, but it wasn't easy to watch, necessarily, and I wasn't necessarily hooked. But, like, Discovery had me immediately. Absolutely. You could print the insignia communicators, too. See, if I did the insignia communicators, I would do a badge and then do a magnet on the badge, and then give one to everyone in the house. They would never wear them. And then I'd be like... Picard to Troy. Picard to Jedi. Picard, I just like slapping my pecs. I'd be the only one wearing it. And that would be no fun. How are we doing on time? Oh, 9:41, okay. So right around the time, now that this is printing, I'd say reprinting, but we did it. We did it! Yay! Whoa, look at that, Krusty.
Krusty3D just resubscribed for 3 months.
Thank you, Krusty. Appreciate your resubscription. Very glad that you've been here on this journey. This magical mystery... magical mystery tour of 3D prints. Tomorrow, I'll have something else in gold. You know what I gotta find? Maybe I will do the Latinum tomorrow. The next, I don't want to like spoil it. But there are a few things I want to do with this particular color filament. I just have to find them, and I don't know if they exist, and I have a feeling they don't. So, like, searching on Thingiverse, they're not, the thing I'm looking for is not there, which has me worried. Yeah, and I'm doing a cursory search, and I only see one potential model, and it's not that good. That's disappointing. I don't like that model at all. I mean, do I want to waste the filament? I don't know, but it's just, it's definitely fan-made. I don't know. I may have to keep looking, or I'll have to skip it. So I'll figure out something to do. Oh no! Look at that. Krusty 3D. Hang on, when did we get... Okay, so that's a Prusa. So Krusty 3D is level 3 now. 3 months at tier 3. Wow, dude. That's solid. That's a solid upgrade for your sub. You get the Prusa. Ooh, that's big. That's deep. That's deep. Oh, thank you for the stretch, if I missed that. Well, I tell you what I was looking for, Britt. I was looking for yogurt from Spaceballs. And I found one, but it just doesn't look like I would want it to look. I want to do yogurt from Spaceballs. Spider310 asks, how long does a roll of filament last when you print smaller things like this? Dude, I have yet to run through a full roll of any of my, or spools of any of the filament that I have right now. And I've printed a lot. Now, granted, I've only been on maybe 4 or 5 spools? Not a lot. But it hasn't been... I've been able to go through it just fine. Is it an expensive hobby? Expensive is relative. I'm sure I would run into other expensive hobbies. I could have other expensive hobbies. But I will say this. It's not so much that it's an expensive hobby, because it isn't. It's more of a, is it a fulfilling hobby? Is it fulfilling? And that's the question you need to ask yourself. Hey, Robert, finally good to see you. Is it fulfilling to sit here and hold on to a Republic credit? Yes. Is it fulfilling to hold on to a checker with the resistance symbol on it? Yes. Is it fulfilling to print off a Vader helmet in a variety of colors? Yes. Is it fulfilling to burp when you're live streaming? Yes. Is it fulfilling to switch between filaments in a print to end up making something like this? Yes. So, the question isn't, is it expensive? Is it fulfilling? I say the same thing with gadgetry, right? Like, people will ask, well, don't you think you're spending too much on a smartphone? I'm like, does it do everything I might need it to do? Is it working well enough? Does it help me do what it is that I want to do? And does it not frustrate me at every turn? That is the answer. Sorry, I was trying to hold that in. I was trying to keep that down. I really did not want to end this on a gassy note. I really didn't. I was trying to, clenching and everything like that, and it just, I'm sorry, it didn't happen. I had to let it go. But I'm also grateful for support from people in the community, like David Randolph, having sent along some of his filament, and of course, potentially facilitating other giveaways. Because Lord knows, I'm going to be very busy 3D printing various and sundry things. Tons of things. And then who knows what happens from there, because there's just more things that I could be printing. It's fun. Always something new happening. Always something new to talk about. And Star Wars. Okay, so I have not yet printed the AT-AT, the Fab 365. What I'm likely to do is do that. In fact, gold might not be a bad color for that one. Let me go ahead and the print in place articulated AT-AT. I think I have to shrink it to like 85 or something to get it all on the same print, which I may do. It's an articulated AT-AT, but I would want to do it like this, in a color that I couldn't normally get it, like a gold. So I may be doing the Imperial Walker here soon. Very, very soon. Now, my question to everybody is, my challenge, if you will, The timer is 0 because we're going to start winding down, Jungle Man, but thank you for noting that. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for following and joining and chatting, helping, hanging, playing. I love doing this. I look forward to this time every single evening. Tomorrow I will be back at 6 p.m. Pacific, hopefully with my new smartphone, the OnePlus 9 Pro. I can't promise that I will be unboxing it fresh. I may have set it up before the stream happens, and if only to kind of get things going. There are like a couple of things that I want to get going on the device that I don't need it, to work perfectly immediately for it to start working. But tomorrow will be an unboxing and a first impressions of the OnePlus 9 Pro. So you can tune in for that. And of course, 3D printing and chatting and geeking out and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So never worry, never fear. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll be back again tomorrow with some new stuff to print. Tomorrow, I'll channel Mr. Rogers tomorrow, and I will not synchronize my words to match the beat of the song. It's very 8-bitish. I love it. Who are we raiding? Indeed. Who should we raid tonight? Who's on that we have not raided yet in a while? Not a lot. We raided a great new person last night, though. That's how we got to meet. I love raiding new people because that's how we got to meet Britt. That's how we got to meet Blind. Oh, I gotta remember the last part. We just raided him last night. Blind. I want to say PLA, but that's not right. Blind. I gotta scroll back and find it. Blind something or other. Blind. He's another 3D printing guy. Blind. Here, let me do this. Blind Via. So by doing a new follow, had an itch in my ear there. We ended up connecting with someone new, and I love doing that. I love when that happens. So I really like reaching out beyond who we might otherwise know. Oh, who do we have here? Lego Sunday. This is interesting. Ben Feldman. Lego Sunday. Paka Paka. What's this? He looks nice. He's doing Lego. Alright. Okay, we'll give it a shot. He seems okay. He seems like good people. We'll give him a follow. Yeah, alright. I think we found it. Thank you, Coda. Coda120, that's a great suggestion. That's who we're going to raid tonight. Make his night, okay? Be kind, be nice. He looks like he's interacting, so interact, hang, give him a follow if you like Lego bricks or geeks, like nerds. And he looks, let's see, which set is he building here? Which set? It looks, can I tell what set that is? I can't tell. It just says Lego Sunday. Oh, he's got a lot of pop vinyl in the background. Look how many pops he's got. Dude's got tons of pops. Oh, wait. Look at that. He's got the light blue brick separator. That's not the Imperial Walker, though, is it? What else did that brick separator come with? Oh, that's crazy. All right, so he's for real. He is legit. Ad is off the table. There we go. I think we found the person to raid. Everyone, feel free to join me on Discord. Oh, actually, Krusty, now that you mention it, you didn't mention anything. I've got a Kyber crystal I want to print. And I've got it says that I can print it without supports, but I don't know if I can print it in that orientation. But I want to print a Kyber crystal. Maybe not with a gold filament, more of a translucent filament. I want to do a Kyber crystal. So, I'm trying to figure out how to print it effectively. Ooh, Brit does Kyber crystals too. Really? Ooh. Well, I've got a translucent one, like a filament that's completely transparent. So I want to do a Kyber crystal like this so I can have it like a Sokatano. I want to do that one. I want to do a black glittery one. I want to do a green one like this, the green ice. And then when I get that blood red, I want to do that one. When I do the solid red, I want to do that one. Now I have I already have from Galaxy's Edge the red Kyber crystal that I would use in my other one. Never got into Stargate, so I'm not sure how inclined I would be to print that Krusty. I don't know. See, that's the thing, is like I don't want to print something that I'm not connected to in some way, because I feel like I'm just going through the motions at that point, you know? So I'm branching out, right? Did Indiana Jones today, give me credit. I'm good job, Chris. Great job. Amazing job, Chris. Bah. Okay, so we've got who we're gonna raid. That's awesome. We had an amazing night. I had an amazing night. I had a good night. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully everybody has a good start of a week. The week. The week's already started. Tomorrow, I hope my day goes okay. Mondays. Like I said, setting up that new phone. I'm concerned. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you. I'm a little like, I don't know. Sometimes change is not a good thing. Maybe too much change. Pocket change. Alright. Yeah, that was an adventure. Tonight was an adventure on its own. Oh yeah, I love money. Okay, Liz, whatevers. Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. We are going to raid Real Ben Feldman. And be nice, be kind, be good. I appreciate your support. He probably will as well. We'll see what happens from here on in. Fellow Lego fan and A-Fall, it seems. Let's Tusken Raid, shall we? Alright, see y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. And here we go with the raid in Tusken Raid in 3, 2, 1. Come on, see it. Tusken Raid, come on.
Tusken Raid. I like a Tusken Raid. Chris Perillo with a Tusken Raid. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to my channel, where we normally do building of Lego. Tonight we're unbuilding Lego.
What?